Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. So we have 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and this is going to be a really cool show, as we like to do. So welcome to Party Town. This is where we kind of kick off the weekend together. And we've got a really cool lineup. We've got some special pieces. We've got some brand new. We've got some returning favorites. And one of our classic diamond bands, but upgraded to princess cut stones. So I think you're going to love that. Plus, we even have, there is a very important yellow diamond value that I'm awfully excited about because it's going to get you almost 3 carats in diamonds, but at the most incredible price tag you're going to see. So we have that on the way, as well as, listen, you name it on Blue Wings, we got it. Almost. I can tell you we can't accommodate every request in Blue Wings, but if you're looking for a more substantial stone, we've got them. It's pretty much all that's left because you know by now all that's remaining is the museum reserve material. So it is where if you're looking for anything that's really 10 carats and up, we have got it, but it's last call, and it's pendants mostly, couple of rings, some great earrings as well. So whatever it is you'd like to see, please shout those out. We are always welcome to requests. We actually encourage those. So it's more than just welcome requests. It's really about really a necessity. So we'd love to help you out because, again, limited audience here on this weeknight. So this is where, again, it's a really good time. Since you're here, let's make this all about you and your private showing of whatever it is you'd like to see in jewelry. So this is going to be a really cool piece. We have also Diaspore on the way. We do have a Diaspore that I love. It's a big stone. We also have a really cool Tanzanite value that is new. So I mentioned all the big stones, but there's a little surprise waiting in the wings tonight, and that is going to be on one of our more important smaller stones, something that we don't see all the time because it's actually going to be a stone that we did a little recutting, okay? So what we did, in order to accommodate those of you that are looking for more affordable or more wearable or more casual styles, we actually put together something for you where you're going to have a 60-point but still blue wing block D. Historically, we haven't seen those, and that's going to give you a great affordability and price point also happening in the show tonight. So I hope you can stay with us. It's in a band, no diamonds, really cash, great for gifting, and it still gets you some of the blue wing variety we love. So that's coming up, as well as many, many others, and hopefully your requests, so get those in. Got some wheels for you. We are going to take a look at our Congolese. Just last night, I had a trio of Congolese stones. They were all bigger stones. We're going to bring you some medium-sized stones today, as well as Alexandrite is here. Blue Zircon is actually going to start our show. We have some really special bicolor, and I even have a Paraiba that's one of our most affordable we've ever seen. So all that and more, plus again, all happening in the next 3 hours. So let's take a look at our first item, which is Blue Zircon, which is the hottest stone lately, and it's 1126,072, and this is a looker, isn't it? Still the brightness, all that great double refraction we enjoy, but it's in a really affordable deal coming up. So get ready. We've only got one here, and it's going to be our platinum. 224 is the size of this stone, so it's a really, really important gem, plus the diamonds all the way around it. We kept that classic, but it also gave you diamonds down the sides. 47 points get you almost a half carat. They are big stones individually. Now, I think it's going to be, I've got carte blanche to discount for you. We're in the midst of, we're really still at the beginning of a major Blairathon. I'm doing 11 shows in 12 days with you guys. I'll be doing every show here until December 2nd. So every show, and that includes the online shows on Fridays, so tomorrow and the next Friday, which is Black Friday, but there's a very, very important reason why, and so we'll touch on that tomorrow. You got to tune in tomorrow to find out. But I know Wayne got that look like, whoa, with that voice, you're going to do 11 shows in 12 days? Yeah, we're going to try. We're going to try. We're going to see if that helps it. As my mom likes to say, hit it hard. So that's, since resting hasn't worked, we're going to try pushing. So anyway, here we go with 224. That's my mom's. Yeah, that's my mom for you right there in a nutshell. Hit it hard. So here we go. 224, and this one's going to be 47 points in diamonds. Now, who's ready to do some shopping? What if I make everything really affordable? Because I've got, as we close out November, I've got all the best values. And I get to do a little something special on everything, like whatever I want. So nothing makes a girl happier than shopping for fine jewelry and getting to price it on sale. So this is where I would encourage you to dial in as soon as you see something you love, like this platinum piece in a big size. And yes, it's under, how about this? I know that would be great if it was under $3,000. That's normal TVON pricing. That's the pricing we love. But instead, we're going to do it better than $3,000, better than $2,000, better than $1,000. Well, say no more, it's going to go. At $9.99, there's no question that's out of here. But I'm going to save you more money because remember, this is about whatever I want to do to make sure every single piece goes. You want to see how it looks from a distance? Of course we do. Take a look at this on the hand so you can get an idea of the size of that blue zircon, which is just sensational. All the brilliance, all the neon, all the electricity that zircon is supposed to give us thanks to that double refraction, and it's not even $8.99. Oh, hello, one only in platinum. Say no more, except, well, you got to call in really early, because if you are second, third, fourth, I can't help you with this one. It is a one situation only. So that's how this works around here. You know that by now. We are no strangers to the one-of-a-kinds, most of which you're going to see here tonight. So all I can say is come on in and get us on your speed dial, redial, however is the fastest to reach us at that phone number. That's what you got to do tonight. Take a look at this. This is a special one, and we're going to blow it out right now. For better than $8.99, it's $888. If you'd like to get that one home, and it stays in platinum, but we'll size it for you. So anything you need, and then get ready. That top of the hour is going to be that Tanzanite deal for gifting, for trillion lovers, for those of you that don't maybe need a lot of diamonds, but want something almost like really, again, what's now in jewelry is very much heavy metal and gemstones, right? Kind of signet style. We're going to bring that to you in a Tanzanite blue wing block that's never been here before, based on customer demand. Now, we're going to get ready for our bicolor because this one's probably gone. And then we're going to get into our bicolor tourmaline, and then we're going to follow that with the Paraiba. So actually, let's do the Paraiba first, since this one and that one's gone to Tim's caller. Thank you so much. Let's do this one. I know this design is very popular. Ooh, beautiful color. And I'm putting it this way because that shows off the stone best, and it's item number 1125823. That is going to be how this show goes. So again, please dial in early. It's no joke. That is the only way to get in on these values. It really is. Call in before you even see the price. It is the key to getting in on everything. 5823 is the item number on this one. This will be a Paraiba, the feather or the leaf design. I don't know how you interpret it. I think it's open to interpretation in either format, but you have definitely a wraparound asymmetric design on the hand. It's a 42-point neon blue, green, and it's got really good combination of, I wouldn't say 50-50 exactly, but very close. And then it's really ultimately high color, high clarity, and a lot of neon. So we have the one only here, and it's going to be white, yellow, rose gold, so you do get to change it, but that's 40 points in diamonds as well. Now, this is a more artful way to do a Paraiba. We see a lot of Paraibas that are in classic settings because they're big, important stones. Well, this is still a big, important stone, but it's in a little touch of whimsy as far as the mounting is concerned. Here's what it looks like on the hand, because I know you're probably anxious to see that. We don't see this design all too often, but it's here, and you see how it's got this little sweep. It kind of creates a diagonal, whether you want that pointing up towards the hand or away. It's going to have that diagonal sweep across, and then it's a really affordable way to get Paraiba because it is also, well, it is supposed to be $29.99. We're going to make it a lot better than that, and it's going to be so affordable. Look at how beautifully made this is. It does have the band that really is underneath the whole way, so you've got that really important stone, but let me tell you, it could be a pinky ring. Remember, we're sizing it for you, so maybe it's going to be the index finger all the way to the pinky. I think it works anywhere, including the thumb, because you do have that low profile setting style. So let's make it actually better than even $9.99. Told ya, we have an affordable Paraiba happening right now, and yet I'll save you even more because that's what I'm doing. It's a sale without even having the banner of a sale. I mean, it really is, and I'll prove it to you. Stick around and we will show you exactly what I'm talking about, but we're going to switch it up right now, make it $949 only if you'd like to get that one, and that'll be all your savings there with almost, you get almost a half carat in diamonds, almost a half carat Paraiba, and truly the most affordable way to do it. So that's one I would highly recommend, and yet it's so maybe addition, right? It's the additional piece to add. Even if you already have Paraiba in the traditional sense, wouldn't it be fun to add this to your collection? Hi, Tracy. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you to say. Here we go at $949. Let me know, 30 seconds. And then we've got our bicolor tourmaline. Also have some cat's eye chrysoberyl coming up. Very excited about that. So that's going to be here. And then we also platinum and diamonds. Yes, all diamond pieces are a couple of them here. And there is a blue zircon. You know what? Just in case, I don't know, Tim, if they're still on the phone lines there. Probably not, right? Are they already set up? Who got that zircon? Sylvia, you know what? I just thought I have a pendant here, and I meant to get it up in front of her before she got off the phone here. But just to mention this, I know it's not an exact same proportion of a pair, but it's a pear shape still. And this is a pendant. So let me just show this here. And of course, our Paraiba, well, that one's still hanging out at the moment. It kind of looks like a heart shape, yes. And then it reminds me a little bit of an exclamation point because it's got this elongated mirror finish smooth bail. So for one caller only, it's a 452. Pear shape, heart shape, trillion, kind of looks like all three of those, right? So it's kind of like a pear shape without the elongation. It's a trillion without the really, really, really intense and perfect corners, and it's a heart shape without the cleft. So it's kind of like all those different cuts coming together here, and yet take a look, because we're going to make it really easy and affordable, and again, because the color is spot on, and it's still a pear shape, but we do it a little bit shorter in the pear shape. So what that creates is that little bit of what we call kind of a squatty pear, but it's really a good look because it does create almost the brilliance you would see similar to that in a round. So very, very important piece here, and yet it's going to be item number 112, 6614, and it's a 452 stone, and again, sans diamonds. So really just making this one really straightforward, simple, classic. Let me show you from a distance. Don't forget about that Paraiba, which is still here. So if you'd like that blue-green, I'm not going to wait for pieces to go because, again, it doesn't allow us to show you nearly as much jewelry. So how about that? So see how it kind of looks like a heart shape from a distance? The only difference is it doesn't have that defined cleft in the center. So, and again, 452 is the size. It's going to be 1 inch in the drop. You'll see there without the glare. And we're going to do this very simple because no diamonds at all, just about that stone. And let's put it on the neckline so you can really see the size perspective there so you can get a better look at it. But that's where, again, some really stunning, bright neon blue. That's what we like to see. It's exactly what you're getting there. And of course, the color that kind of goes with everything. And we're going to show it back up close. So one only here and a 2888 piece. Going to make it a lot more affordable. Look at all those colors. The pops are not just limited to blue, is it? It's really going to give you that sensational starlight effect. All those different colors. Looks like it's from another galaxy altogether. And instead, it's just one of those extinct stones out of one source ever in the world. And we're so thrilled to bring it to you at better than 28, better than even 2,000, or not even $19.99 on this quite large stone, I must say. It's got a really good size to it, and yet doesn't that, it really does. It looks more like, I think, a heart shape than anything else. At first glance, we're gonna blow it out. It's not $1,500 either. New piece right now, and a huge value, and something about it, without a lot of bells and whistles to it, but still that stark gold, it really does make for a statement type piece, and it's not even $14.99. We're gonna blow it out for $13.99 instead. That's it. And then we do have, oh, alert to all my purple Paraiba collectors out there. I have a new one for you tonight. So we do have one here that is a new oval, and it's very clean. So that's going to be, and it's affordable too. So that's going to be coming up, or if you want to see it right away, we can show it to you. There's also going to be that bicolor tourmaline. We've got some of our watermelon tourmaline here in the pinks and greens together. We'll bring that out next, but I just want to show that for any of our blue zircon lovers, or maybe you missed out on the ring that started the show, and you'd like to get that one here in a big 452 size. Okay, so coming up, bicolor. On the way, 112. 5326. Let's show you this one. This is immaculate. I mean, really, truly perfection and clarity here, which, let me remind you, is a type 3 stone. All tourmalines, whether they have copper content or not, they are all type 3 stones. I think a lot of people get confused. We talk a lot about it's really difficult to get high clarity in Paraibas that have the copper and manganese content. It is equally so in every single tourmaline of every variety. And there are literally thousands, yes, thousands of colors of tourmaline out there. So to be able to get one that has two colors together as one, that's awfully nice. But then, of course, you get that beautiful emerald cutting to show that off. So here's what it looks like. It's our 165 emerald cut with 73 points in the diamonds. And it also is going to have a new markdown price, lots of diamonds going around it. All the halo down the sides as well, yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, you get to decide. That is entirely up to you. But what we got to do is, well, we got 2 of our 3 pieces still here tonight. That is not allowed. So that just means we got to make sure that these prices come down even lower for you. And I'll keep it going. $39.99 is where it started. That gives you an idea of what you could have spent if you were just shopping a regular routine day. This is not a regular routine day. And now we're in countdown to Black Friday mode and countdown to the big feast day, right? A week from tonight, although we'll be here live with you. So yours truly, I will be here. So we will feast on the beauty of jewelry after your big meal. So just when you feel like you can't possibly do anything else, well, we make the shopping easy. So while everyone else ventures out into stores, we're going to make it easy where you can sit back at home and enjoy that slice of pumpkin pie and shop here. So that makes it a lot easier to have the jewelry come to you. But that's my kind of shopping. But here we are with a very important piece, lots of clarity, and watch this on the hand and get ready. It's going under 1,000, but not $9.99. So huge value already. There's a look at it. Boy, you can really see that clarity even from a distance away, can't you? And we're going to make it $888 if you'd like to get that one. And Tova, we got the bangle from last night. We'll bring it back on out for you. So a look at that one of our half bezels, and I say half bezels because it's halfway around, but really that's how most bangles are made. And then look at this. I just want to show you again all the angles here. The angles for the clarity that you can see right there at 888. But it's really an important stone and usually far more expensive than that to get a bicolor, but for 888, might as well try it. Remember, you have a money back guarantee. So this is what we had last night briefly, and I know it's very popular in a brief presentation. So we'll bring it back out by request, and it's 111-0353 coming up. Let me know if you'd like that bicolor. That one should be gone. Now, this bangle is really the classic. I think that out of all the bangles we do, it would be tough to choose just one, but I think if you had to, and just really had to say, okay, what's the most classic of all the styles all together? It's this bangle. And this is going to be all diamonds across the top, one side to the other. It's that oval shape hinge. So instead of being that slip-on style that's got to be round so it goes over the entire hand, instead it's got that hinge on one side. So you can get away with just diamonds on one side because that's all that anyone's ever going to see. Now it's sitting a little bit uneven because it's got those closures on the side with the figure eight. So on our wheel, it's going to sit a little odd, but that's 85 points in diamonds, each and every one. Bezel set all the way across the top. I was really emphasizing last night the need for a bangle like this. If you're going to wear a bangle every single day, I think we look for things like, you know, really we put a premium, or we should put a premium on what's going to be very wearable. What's going to be the piece you enjoy truly wearing, the ones that are always going to work with everything else, because you may have other bracelets and bangles you want to pair with it. That's a look right now, always. I mean, stack up your jewelry. Jewelry's there to wear. So I don't think there's any rules on one piece at a time, right? It's wear what you like, wear what you wish, wear what you want, and just pile them on. And right now, bangles are really the look. So if you want to add some of your other tennis bracelets and bangles to it, go ahead. But this is going to be 85 points, and it's all smooth. Everything here, every diamond, all bezeled. That makes the diamonds look bigger. So that's adding a huge visual interest. But it's more importantly, I think, I mean, it's nice to have big diamonds. We always like that. But what's really important is it's not snagging fabrics. It's not scratching other bracelets that you might indeed put next to it. It's going to be that smooth surface entirely. So that is paramount, I think, because that's what means, it's really the difference between the bangle that you reject and say as you're rushing out the door, you go, I'll skip that one today, versus put it on, leave it on, wear it every single day. That's really important, but it's also, it's the look, it's the aesthetic, and it's going to be a huge value. So if you missed it last night, you got a chance to pick up a white, yellow, or rose. We do all three gold colors. We have an average and a large. So average is for our 6.5 to 7.5. That is most of you. If you wear up to a 7.5 inch bracelet, please get the average size. It's going to fit you beautifully and keep those diamonds up top. For anybody who wears a 7.5 or greater, all the way up to an 8.5, you get our large size. It's only 10% more, but I want to show you how this works. From the side, you're going to have, of course, two figure eight safeties, but there's a hinge and then there's a little button, and you open it up, and that couldn't be easier. When you want to close it, you push it. It's going to line up, and then you lock it in place simply by pushing. Then you're going to factor in and fasten those figure eight safety catches, so it could not be easier. That's your extra security. Let me pop it on for you so you can see how it's going to look from a distance away. Well, that was easy, right? Couldn't be easier to put on than that. Simply just push it, latch it, that's it. You can even take it off with ease, so no problem there. But here's what we're going to do on this one. 85 points in diamonds, got it down from $39.99, which it should be. That'd be the new price going forward if we were looking at today's gold, today's diamonds. Instead, look how old this item number is right here. That's an oldie. That's where we're actually getting you a better price than where it was when it started, when it debuted. Again, easy on, easy off. Here's how you take it off. All I did was press down on that little button. It hinges open, and that's it. So couldn't be simpler. Let's take a look at it up close and get you a better value than $39, $29, or even $19.99. We've already got a couple on the way out. This one's not going to last. We know that. Here's what I'll do right now. Very first callers. We only have a couple left. Remember, it was popular last night. Not even 24 hours ago, I had this, and it was extremely popular. It is not 19, 18. I'm sorry, what are you paying for a gold bangle that you're going to wear every day? That has just gold in it. Just gold right now would be a lot more than that. We're doing better, and yet you're getting all those VS diamonds across the top. I would not wait if I were you. It's not $18.88 or $17.99. This is one you will live in. Promise you that. And it's going to be better than even $17.99. Let's make it happen. $1,699 to the very first callers, and only a couple remaining. So again, hugely important to make sure you're picking that up now. Great request. Thank you, Tova, for asking for it. We appreciate those requests, and we want to keep them coming. So anything you'd like to see at all, you let me know. Simply pick up the phone, dial in, and This can be all about whatever you want to see all throughout the night tonight. So that one's going to be $16.99. Let me know who's taking one. I think, Wayne, are you getting one as well? Very good. All right. So $16.99 to get a bangle you will live in. And that's important too. Tim, are you getting a bangle or something else? Okay. Sounds good. What color? Do you know yet? Yellow gold. Sounds good. So a yellow gold's on its way. $16.99. I do have an Alexandrite. Quite the value on Alexandrite. We've got a great chartreuse color in a chrysoberyl. And are you ready? Nobody's asked for it yet, so we might as well just bring it on out. I wanted to give you first dibs. But that is the pinky purple Paraiba. More purple than it is pink, kind of changes based on the light, but that's going to be our most in demand. That and the Zircons lately, they are just so powerful and in demand and super rare, but we love having them. So that's going to be coming up, that pinky purple Paraiba. And let's go ahead and show you 112-6252. And again, last call on the bangle if you want one. They are still available. Here we go, back to our rings, and that is a beautiful neon color. I want to note, we're going to come in really close here so you can see how clean it is, because that is such an important factor here on a 163. Not many Paraibas that get that size. This is actual copper bearing. So they don't need to be blue-green or green to be copper bearing. There are some rare colors out there like the pinks, the purples, in this case, kind of a purple with a little bit of pink. And then there are even, yes, there are zonites, there are a few rubelites that have copper. They're rare all across the board, but this is one of the more rare and kind of like that juicy color we love. So really impressive. It's also going to be diamond weight at 70 points. We kept that classic, gave you the halo, added a few extras down the sides, and then, oh yeah, we're going to really, really bring it to you. And don't forget, we still have that blue-green and the feather design from earlier for $949, but this one, very special because of its size. You don't expect, though, to see a size like this. I mean, think about it. I had a carat 44 yesterday if you weren't with me, because I know maybe you skipped out on me on Wednesday. Well, here's what you missed. We had a carat 44 blue-green. A carat 44 blue-green was $8,000. So if it gives you kind of any idea, just kind of like comparing apples to apples, except not really, because this one's rarer, right? This color is more rare than the blue greens. So that, I know we love the blue greens, and I love them too. They're my favorite stone. But if you want something even more rare, this is actually it. And so to get that quality, get that size, not pay $79.99 when you see very few in this color. Take a look at it on the hand as well. What a piece. Look at that. That beautiful bright. And if I actually block the light like I just did, that stone just got brighter. Sure does. That's neon. That's the definition of neon. And we'll even change the gold if you want to the yellow or the rose. That is up to you. And I'll make it even easier than $79.99 or $2,000. Quite a drop there. From $8,000 to $2,000, and I'm not done. We're going to make this a lot easier right now, and first caller gets it. Not $19, $18, $17.99. Oh, come on in. We still got some great jewelry here tonight. Bangles are still going out the door, of course. They're hugely popular. They're a classic. They're a must-have, really, in our jewelry category. But this one, $1,699 only. And that's my only one tonight, by the way. We do have the pear shape still here from yesterday, which was the big pear shape. That was the 3 carat plus with the 220 in diamonds. Still here if you want to get that one, but $16.99 on this fabulous stone. And it's really bordering on a cushion. Actually, it is a cushion. It really has that little bit more of an angular corner, so it's not just your oval. It's got a little bit more of that angled corner underneath the prongs there. So you can see it's actually a really rare cut, so very nice. And only $16.99 gets it to you. Still have the blue zircon, the bicolor, and the fabulous, fabulous feather ring with the Paraiba and the blue green. So lots of options still hanging out. And then don't forget, oh, our top of the hour. Very limited, so I want to do that on the early side, but it's coming up, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of it so that we can see what that's all about. And remember how I told you we have something special in Tanzanite? There it is. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's so modern and fresh and stackable, and we'll talk about it. So, and you know what I would do? I would definitely think about getting more than one and stacking them together and offsetting the stones. That would be beautiful. So that's our top of the hour that I've got a very special, a little story behind it and how it's here and how we made magic happen for you. So $16.99, we're not leaving that here, are we? No, we cannot leave a purple Paraiba here, not when they have been as popular as they have been for the last many, many weeks. So this is where, again, you've got one chance to get it. We showed it on the early side tonight. Why not? Could give you a little first dib operation here, but that is a really special carat 63. So take advantage of it if you can. And that's going to be a really good collectible, even, yes, fun to wear because it's beautiful, but think about the collectability of a stone like that when all is said and done at the end of the day. I think these are the prettiest earrings we've ever created, by the way. Look what's coming up in turquoise. I adore these earrings. These earrings, I think, are just, they look, and you'll have to forgive me because I've been in the jewelry business a long time. So sometimes something just resonates, and I get very used to our jewelry, which is very high end. But still, sometimes pieces look a little higher end than maybe even what we typically do. I think this earring right here does. It looks to me like something from an auction house that, I mean, look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? That's really special. So do you see that? That's going to be an earring. Yes, a match pair of Art Deco style, big turquoise and diamond earrings for you. So that's going to be coming up in a little bit. I love those earrings. Those are just beautiful, aren't they? Might have to change into those. We can go back to our Paraiba, though. It's still here, too. Okay, let's get to this. Look at this stone. Oh, my. Oh. Well, here's what we're going to do. Let's show this now. Take a look at this one. Well, 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 well. Isn't that special? 1122525 is coming up right now. 50, yes. Yeah. Okay, here it is on the hand one more time. Here it is. Take a look. Ooh. And this is the one where I watched him. I'm going to shadow it again because I did this earlier and I think it really tells the neon story. I'm about to come in here and do a little like solar eclipse here, TV studio style. See, full light. I'm going to block the light. Do you see how that stone just gets brighter? That's the key. That's what neon is all about. When we use that term, whether it's for Tanzanite, kunzites, Paraibas, that's what we mean. So $16.99 gets that one to you. That's 70 points, almost 3/4 of a carat in diamonds, almost. And then we'll go back to our next piece, which is going to be 1122525. I'm a little amazed here at what I'm seeing on our half-carat Alexandrite. And I'm extra amazed because this started at $79.99, and I'm a little astounded by, you know, how low we get to go today, but I'm going to do a little extra for you. There is one, so let's make that very, very clear, as I think that purple Paraiba may be gone and bangles are still going out. But here's what we have that is so extraordinary with the pink and the white diamonds. And it's 31 points in pink, but also 69 points, which if you do the math, that's going to equal exactly 1 carat, yes. Thank you. The purple Paraiba's gone. Congratulations on that one. And I've got it already set up for you over there. It's on its way to shipping now. And here we go with 50 points, 31 and 69. So all together in the bridge, which is going to remain as the rose and the white gold you see here. We can size it. Trust me, you want us to size it, especially the bridge mountings. That's something that you want the experts who made it to take care of you with the sizing. Keep that in mind. But here we go with a very, very important round. I think this is more than just a half carat because a lot of people might scoff at a half carat and say, oh, that's just not large enough. But we have to remember it is Alexandrite. Alexandrite is a different world entirely when it comes to sizes. We consider 10 pointers and 15 pointers and 1/4 carats really large in Alexandrite. That's the fact of the matter. They don't grow in large crystal sizes overall. So take a look. We've got our half carat here, and then it's in this gorgeous round cut with this diamond cut. It's very diamond-like as far as the brilliance of it, isn't it? Beautiful brightness to the stone. Got the blues and the greens, but changes to red and purple when you change your light source. Incandescent's going to allow that to change. And it's just stunning, is it not? I'm going to try it on for you. And no, it's not going to be $79.99. It's one of our best values, I think, of the entire night. And that is true. So take a look. And yet I don't see many Alexandrites. There's no new ones coming in. We're going through the current inventory of what we have. There are very few finished pieces of Alexandrite here at all, but there's no new material to make new pieces out of. So it's really become go time when it comes to Alexandrites, which keep in mind is June's birthstone, another one, an alternative for the pearl. And yet this one is just dazzling because they're very rarely rounds, and that's what you get here. So get ready, we got a huge blowout for you, and it's gonna be, oh my, under $4,000. That's your half off sale. But it gets lower. Sure, Tim, what do you need? Uh-huh. Oh, perfect. I just got it, Kathy, so it's coming up right after this one. I'm amazed at the Sphene we have coming up. So if I seem to have paused, it's because they just handed me a stunning Sphene, which may be the best one I've ever seen. But here we go with this one, not even $39, even $29 or $19.99. What did I just do? In a carat of pink and white diamonds in a bridge, And the most outstanding stone I've seen in Alexandrite, I would take this one even over a larger stone because I love the cut. And I think you will too, because it brings, yes, the color change is a great story here, but you want it to look good in incandescent light. That's really important as well. And when you have a stone that's cut like this, it does, because it's doing what ovals cannot, what cushions cannot, even a pear shape cannot, because it's bringing you this dazzling, glistening category, this beautiful brightness that a round can do that other cuts can't. And that's hugely important. And so I love that it's giving those blues and greens. It's almost Paraiba-like. It's not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.99. If you want it for just the mounting, I would say full speed ahead. It's an amazing piece for the mounting. It's an amazing price for the mounting. I'm going to go ahead and blow it out for $1,499. And then get ready, because we have the most blow you away Sphene 285 round I've ever seen. Oh, wait till you see it. So that's going to be coming up. Yeah, definitely, Tim, have her stay on the phone lines. Otherwise, I fear that that one could be lost to someone else. So definitely have her stick around, because I want her to get first dibs on this one, being her request and all. But $14.99 on an Alexandrite round, pink and white diamonds. And that's a triple halo. Pink, pink, and white. So 2 in the pink, 1 in the white diamonds. Absolutely incredible all the way around. And I love the stone. I just think it's worth it for that half-carat stone. I've sold a lot of Alexandrites loose for a lot of years prior to having them incredible values in jewelry like this, and you wouldn't see that half-carat round stone in that 100% color change for that kind of price. So $14.99. Let's get to it. I'm going to put that on the side for you. Here's our Sphene. Okay, enough said. I don't need to say anything. That stone is pure magic. And yet, to think we're not even seeing all it's capable of in its magic repertoire yet, it's 112-6319. Razzle dazzle me Sphene in a razzle dazzle me round. A 285 with a carat 67 in a bridge mounting of white diamonds. OMG, this is hot stuff. And we've got one. Sphene, you know what, Tim? Tell me what she thinks of this. Yeah, no. It's like this is a infatuation thing. This is like I just fell in love with the stone. It's happened to me many times. Over the years, 23 and counting, there have been many a moment where I've just fallen in love on live TV with a gemstone. I'm in love with a gem. I mean, if I was a pop star, that'd be the title track of my album is I'm in love with the gemstone. I mean, it really is just that okay, my singing voice is shot, okay? I've tried, I can't, I'm sad, my singing days are over. But this one's gonna be 285, and for everyone who knows me is going, thank goodness for that. Thank you, laryngitis, thank you. But here's what we're gonna do. 167 in the bridge, $29.99 done. Yep. Done, right? You want it, sold. I should get a lot more money for that. I'm not. I'll try it on real quick here, Tim, before we go. But yeah, that's about as rare and as I think it's also the best value we've ever had, because of 285 for under 3,000. When there's a carat and 2/3 plus in diamonds in a huge bridge like that, that's pretty wild. So enjoy. Congratulations. Let's get to our cat's eye. I spy with my cat's eye. Okay, no, this is just a really good cat's eye, right? Chartreuse green and a little bit of blue on that cat's eye chatoyan effect. And pieces are going, so please don't hesitate to call and make them yours, especially the Alexandrite, which is still sitting here for $14.99, but probably not for long. Here we are with our unbelievable cat's eye in yellow. I like seeing it in yellow with that tone of color. It's 112-6216, and it's going to be our 143 oval with a double halo. We do a little zigzag. So there's the one halo that's classic, and then we alternate the outer halo there, so it's at the intersection of the other diamonds. So looks good, right? Makes sense, looks fabulous. We love it. Let's make it easy and affordable too, because, well, everyone needs a good cat's eye chrysoberyl. Do you know this is the same family as that Alexandrite we just saw? Yes, they're the same exact family. It's called chrysoberyl. And within that family, there are 3 types. Well, really, it's 4 types, but it's going to be the cat's eye chrysoberyl that we see here, the regular chrysoberyl, which is faceted, but also the same color, the Alexandrite, and then the cat's eye Alexandrite, which are really rare. But so 4 different kind of subtypes within the gem family. Anyway, little, sometimes we got to nerd out so we can, teach a little. But this one's going to be our 143 with 58 points in diamonds. And it's going to be a 1 only opportunity. I love it in the yellow, but if you want to change it, you can. And we're going to make this, ooh, the $29.99 ring a lot less. Let me try it on for you so you can see the chatoyancy from a distance away. Check that out, and we will, yeah, it's got that kind of green meets golden, definitely chartreuse. That's really the color of the day here, and we're going to make that one $9.99, first caller. And by the way, was that the same caller there, Tim, that picked up the Couperin and the Sphene? What a wonderful collector she is. Well, Kathy, thank you so much. And where's she calling from, by the way? What a great collector. Two of my favorite and rarest stones in the world, and they're going to the same house. Oh, wonderful. Kathy in Tennessee, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so $9.99 on our cat's eye. And then I hope we're all ready for some 3-stone ring action. But as much as we love a little white diamond 3-stone ring, I have an upgrade ×2. And that is because I'm not going to bring you just white diamonds. And I know we all love the 3-stone concept, the meaning of the threes, right? The significance there in 3. Let's show you what I have here in 110777. I'm liking everything about this ring, except the fact there's only one, and it's the last time we ever get to see it because I don't have any new yellow diamonds to make jewelry out of coming in. So let's take a look at 110777, and again, another one only. So my apologies. Trust me, nobody wishes there was more jewelry here than me, because more jewelry means more happiness we can create. But this is where you've got a 1-carat center yellow on its own, right there, center stage, beautiful oval bezel set and prong set. We got a dual setting style. Then you have your pink diamonds. They look huge. Hello, bezel. That's what really helps out, is they've got a bezel and a prong setting as well in the rounds. The pinks are 12 points total. That's 6 and 6. Then you get every single one of those 3 important diamonds framed in white diamonds, 49 points there. And yet, one fabulous ring, one great price. And if it helps you at all, there's a lot going on in this bag. I mean, a lot going on this bag. And I didn't just get creative with the magic markers here. That's all a series of discounts this piece has received. It looks like complete graffiti. It started at $79.99, went to $59.99 as the big stop red price. That's it, rock bottom. And then it just kept going. And to be honest, it's hard to find where it ever stopped. But even where I do see it stopped, I'm going to go lower than that for you, so that you can get a huge value on what's going to sit across the hand. So it really gives you that complete look where you see diamonds all the way from one side to the other. So no matter if you wear a smaller or bigger ring size, either way, you're going to get diamonds that really cover the finger beautifully. Let's show you that on. And it's the VS stone in the middle, the pink diamonds on the sides. Look at the great finishing you have beneath it as well. So see, there's an under gallery built in when it's not even really necessary. And then here's how it looks on. And did we total it all up here? You've got a really, oh, look at that. Wow. So very important indeed. We're going to get you a great chance to pick it up. I can't say enough about this. The way you see that side to side, every single section that you have could be its own individual ring on its own. Oh my, what that would cost you though. Watch what we're going to do instead. Come on in and do not shy. Oh, by the way, we have that top of the hour only 23 minutes from now, which is that Tanzanite band. Very special story on how we created this and how we made it here and made it possible tonight. So we have that coming up at the top of the hour, and it's Tanzanite giftable. Yay. So Blue Wing Block D and giftable. But how about this one? We're working some magic here. And this is like the best of all worlds, because there's so many people who tell me all the time, I really want to have a yellow diamond, but I also really want to have a pink diamond. So what do I do and how do I budget? If I can't have it all right out the gate, what do I do? Well, this is how you do it. And suddenly you've got some really large pink and yellows all taken care of in one. And yet the combination and then the way they work in concert together really aesthetically looks great. And it's not 59. Or 49 or 39 or 29.99. We're gonna blow it out right now. First caller gets it. And that will be our $29.99 deal right here. Mary, we brought your Sphene out. I have a feeling she missed out on the round, right? So Mary, we've got a similar size in a, ooh, it's a cushion cut. So we're gonna bring that to you, but $29.99 to get you that yellow and pink masterpiece that you have. The yellow on point, that's that VS quality we love. Really the perfect color of yellow. I mean, we do a lot of 1-carat yellow diamonds by themselves that don't have any pink diamonds at all, especially big stones, and they are that price, and they're a great value, and they go. So to add the pink and all the white diamond halos and a little bit of millgrain on the outside edge of each of those halos, you got it for $29.99. So we'll see who's taking that one, and then we've got Mary's request coming up. So we do our very best to get you something special if you miss out on one of our one-of-a-kinds. Here we go with our next Sphene. which, well, look at this, super elongated cushion cutting. It's going to be a different way that it plays with the dispersion. We know this is one of the most highly dispersive stones in the world, but it's a little different way the colors are going to play here thanks to the cushion cut being elongated. So as much as we saw the bounce of the round, we're seeing almost this waterfall of rainbows in the cushion cut, which is 112, 63, 51. So it's our 245 with 73 points in diamonds. Again, keeping it classic there. And then we're going to show you what it looks like on the hand. Of course, $49.99 is where it started, but my obligation is to make it more affordable because I already did that with our round in the bridge. So let's do it again. And that's what I'm talking about. There's the waterfall rainbow effect that you have all the way. And it's as simple as, well, something you're going to do anyways. Move your hand. Be in motion. That's how you get the dispersion on full display here. And it's not 49, 39. 29. I know we did that on the last one, so I'm trying to make this a little bit better because it is a tad smaller. So let's make it really easy. I'll do it for $2,499 instead, and that's going to be one only there. Then our platinum and diamonds coming up. We do have a gorgeous Mandarin, also with pink diamonds. Remember how we had the Alexandrite with pinks? And we had a yellow diamond pinks. Well, I've got more pink diamonds on the way. So $24.99 if you'd like the cushion cut. That's rare to get into these 2.5, 3 carat sizes in the Sphene. We know that. They rarely get up that size, so nice to see. Speaking of fancy colors of diamonds, we've seen a fair share of pinks today. I also have orange diamonds. Get ready though, because they flank a Tanzanite that's a museum reserve, and it looks like that stone right there, paired up. What a color combo to have. 21 carats almost. Any blue wing block D, that's coming up. And a great value there. That's our only one that we've had paired up with orange diamonds. Something that we'd love to have on its own, but rarely get to see because they're so rare. We get to bring that to you. And a Paraiba that's quite affordable for being a light 1 carat in the blue-green traditional color. So we do have that one as well. And then orange tourmalines are here, big rubies, you name it. And again, we would love more requests. Get those in as well. We'll help you with them. Lots and lots to get to at $24.99. And Mary, I hope that is something that you enjoy for that kind of size. That's where we're going to be there. It looks like for that size, if that's what you're looking for, that's about all we've got there in that size reference. Okay, how about Paraiba? So there's a lot of people who would love to have Paraiba and get as many of them as they can, but it gets really pricey, and they've gotten so pricey over the years. We've got one that's very affordable for a light 1 carat. So you ready to see it? Let's show it right now. We've only got about 18 minutes until that top of the hour and that Tanzanite band kickoff, which is very exciting. Still have a number of pieces here. So again, if you want the Alexandrite, the cat's eye, the yellow and pink diamond ring, the bicolor tourmaline, the feather ring with the Paraiba, or the blue Zircon pendant. Those are what are available. Everything else is spoken for. And I think our bangles, right? We had a couple bangles going out, so that's wonderful. So it sounds like our requesters got the bangles, and anybody else who wants a bangle, you may get one too. But $24.99 on that Sphene, and open to anybody who'd like it. First caller, so we'll see who's going to take it. And then the Paraiba is next, one of the more affordable ways, and I know we have 3 people talking about it. So I don't think it's going to last very long. We're just waiting to see who's got it, and you can change the gold. Not that it makes a whole lot of difference here because it's pretty diamond covered here side to side, but if you want white or rose, we will be glad to do that for you. Okay, now, it's now Paraiba time. And there is a really good zircon too, just FYI, green zircon as well, that we're rarely seeing. Have this fantastic yellow diamond. I am so excited about this yellow diamond. You'll be seeing it on my right hand until we get to present it. It's one of our very best. Look at that yellow diamond that's coming. That is that big 1 carat center stone, but then it's got a carat 73 around it. So that's coming up tonight, getting ready for a big yellow diamond deal. And then even princess cuts are here in a band, and Savorite earrings, and you name it, we got it. But top of the hour is really important for gifting, for anybody who's looking for a more affordable way to get blue wing. Anybody who loves trillions, you know who you are. There's a good power, it's a powerful cut. And speaking of trillions, we even have a Tanzanite pendant in the trillion that has been marked down. This is simply one of our best values at this point. So we'll do the Paraiba, then the Tanzi pendant, but let's get to this Paraiba because this is just, I wish there were a dozen of them. It's not the case because every single stone, let me just polish it up a little bit, 112, 6193 is your item number, and a whole lot of diamonds going on around it to frame it. But it's not going to last. 112, 6193, and come on in. Come on in. We got the Sphene still here at the moment, but verifying. We'll see who's got that shortly. Gosh, that's a pretty piece, isn't it? That's a 79 pointer. So very important to start, because the size is what we consider a light 1 carat. So we know that. But then you have the fabulous, and I mean fabulous color, but it's also going to be a lot of diamond weight, which is going to be 107 in diamond weight. How about that for something very special? Loving this one. And all we need to do right now, you know what we're doing tonight. If you've watched any of this last 43 minutes, you understand. It's Blowout Central here on a Thursday Night Live. So you just let us know what you'd like to see. We'll do the same to whatever it is your heart desires in jewelry. But that is a wild, wild blue green. The traditional, the signature, the classic color to get. And it did start at $99.99, by the way. Let's take a look at it on the hand before we go any further to see the size that it delivers. The color and the neon that only gets better in a lower light. The lower the light is, the more that color and neon gleams. So you are in for a treat. This is part of why we love Paraibas. We know their exclusivity they bring. We know that they're completely mined out. We know that there were only 3 sources in the world, and yet only discovered in 1989. So here it is, so young. So young but already gone. So no way to get them going farther, and that's the thing. That's why most people are hanging on to them and saying, I'm keeping them, and letting the price and the value go up sky high, and then maybe, you know, part with them at some other point in time, because we know that to be a fact, is that as time wears on, all this is doing is gaining momentum in value, getting a lot of traction here. We're so excited we have some, and we're putting them up for sale, and I mean sale. I mean a discounted price, where you're not paying $99, $89, $79, $69, or $59.99. This is still a big deal stone to get a light 1 carat, to get clarity like that, to get that spot on 50-50 blue green. And it's also not going to be $5,000 or $49.99. We got a big value coming up right now. And then the big Tanzanite pendant, which is a ridiculous per carat low. So that's coming up as well. But first things first, this has got to go. And I'll take it even lower than $4,999. Here's your chance to pick it on up. And I'm astounded. Sure, what can we do for you, Jason? Let me know. It's not going to be $39.99 either. You ready for it? Big Paraiba value? Let's do it. Let's do it. It is, I don't know if I've seen anything like this in Paraiba. And, well, I've been selling them for 20 years straight on TV. Started loose stones 20 years ago when they first arrived to TV. And now what we're doing is crazier because they're gone. This is not a piece to miss. If you miss, you're going to be kicking yourself. Let me tell you, oh, there's no rhyme or reason and no reason to really hold back on these. We are putting them literally on sale for you. And there's only one. I say them, but that means our inventory. This one is a one only. So this is your chance to pick it up. We're going to make it $2,999 only. That is for one caller. Jason, how can we help you? I sure can. It's actually next on the show. Yes, Linda will show it to you. That is a really, and I love the value that it's going to be. She probably saw the big markdown because I gave her a little heads up on it via email. And this one's $29.99. So our big Tanzanite's coming up. Let me know who's got the Paraiba in the blue green that we are loving and digging right now, because why not? What a beautiful stone that is. So bright, powerful, high clarity. It's got it all, plus a lot of diamonds as well. That's really, really important. So, Wayne, are you thinking about something else? Jess, you're on something else? All right, let's get to our Tanzanite. This is one of the better per carat values. I know that Jason, she's been looking for something a little smaller to keep it within a budget, but I got to tell you, if we got a markdown, sometimes it means you can get a bigger stone than you bargained for that same budget. And this is a prime example, 1125386. And I know she's going to have a lot of fun with this one, because if you want something that's still making a statement, I think the trillions, and we are going to see the ring at the top of the hour, which is why I wanted to get this one up here first, is because the ring's actually going to be a great match to it as well. But in the case right now, I think this is so important to see because, well, it's one of our bigger examples, certainly in a trillion. I love a trillion. I think that it's really synonymous with a very powerful cut. It gives us a lot of electricity. Hey, Alan. Hi, Alan. Hi, Tracy. Hi, guys. Speaking of Tanzanite, the queen is in the house, and I'm not talking about myself. Yes, the Tanzy queen. Let's all bow down right now and give our, yes, show our appreciation. And yes, thank you, Wayne. Wayne is definitely, what was that? That was, oh yes, that was bowing. I see, yeah, I'm doing like a curtsy and it's a shame you guys can't see any of this. You're just looking at a Tanzanite pendant on a wheel. When Wayne's over here bowing, I'm curtsying, and you know, we are fully multitasking here. But here's our 18 karat gold setting, so an upgrade there. 1160 is the size, Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve, of course. 69 points in diamonds. Let me show it from a distance, and a big bail. So that just means you're gonna put your, you know, nice big chains. It doesn't mean you have to have a large chain, but it gives you a ton of versatility here. I'm gonna show you the measurement on it, then we'll show it on the neckline. Here it is from a distance away, and if we line it up with that measurement, it's 1.25 inches top to bottom, including that bail. Here it is against the skin tone, but you'll see that again when you see it actually on the neckline. You can really see there's a pop. This is why I love trillions and rounds. You're still getting the neon elements. They're there. But you're also getting, it's this vivid quality. It's this bright neon, but you're also getting a lot of spark, a lot of pop to it. That's important as well. And one of our best per carat values is sitting right here, right now. Let's take another look at it close up. I hope you can grab it. I know we have a couple people already thinking about it. There is only one, and it's down below $14,999. That is where it started. That's probably the only reason it's here at this point, is because that's where it began. Not everyone's paying $15,000 for a pendant. I get it. So let's make it easier. You're here for the savings. You're here for the value tonight. We're going to carry on through. I'm going to make this a $10,000 discount, and you get it for $49.99, which, when you think about it, well, we got to calculate this because you probably are already at home thinking about where is that? That's $430 a carat. You've got it. That is sold. Congratulations. Any requests? Don't forget the Paraiba is still here. Thank you so, so much. Don't forget we have a match coming up in a ring. I wasn't even ready with my Zircon yet, but oh, let's just show this. I mean, while we're on the Tanzanite Museum Reserve level, let's show the oval that I flashed earlier with the big orange diamonds that go with it. And thank you so much, Linda B. Thank you. Linda B, but no relation. Different Linda B. Because my mom is Linda R, believe it or not. So, yeah, so it's confusing, but I know. Let's talk about this. This is good. This is really good because that's the only example we have in our entire inventory of a piece that has orange diamonds, multiples, actually 4 of them on the sides. This is our 1116785. It stays as is. It's okay because it's white gold for the most of it, but then it's got yellow gold just for the setting of the orange diamonds. For those bright, vivid, not yellows, they are true orange diamonds, which are very, very rare. So we have to take note of that. It started at $29,999. Oh, it's not anymore. This is a 2096, but it also has 77 points of 4 individual pairs. So we're talking about an altogether weight, but let me show you how they work because there's going to be 2 different sizes that are going to cascade down the sides, both pointing out the direction of the band here, 2 there, 2 matching over here, and a great basket work and tapered prongs and the luxury of the way it's built. And I know it may not be for every single person in the world because it's a 21 karat stone. So we have to try it on to give you an idea of what it looks like on first so you can gauge if it's going to be the right size for you. And I don't mean ring size, I mean the stone size. The ring size is up to us to create for you in the perfect size, but here is what it looks like. That, oh my, oh yes, yes, yes. And the red flashes even from this distance away. Too large on me, that's why it's moving a little bit, but it's going to stay right there, centered up on the hand, and it's not $29,999. There's a reason it came out tonight. Because when we get that full opportunity to really blow out everything we bring, including something with orange diamonds like this has, where those diamonds are on average, they're really close to 20 points, right? So that's big time. You know how infrequently we see orange diamonds here, even centered up in a ring? To have 4 of them as accents to a 21 karat Blue Wing Museum Reserve, well, that's what makes it. I think it's pretty wearable for a 21 karat stone. So I think that there's going to be a lot of my gem gals out there who are going to really enjoy the idea of wearing that, and putting that on, and having that big presence in a cocktail ring. But it's got a new low price, and we're saving you a bundle, and it's not going to be $30,000 anymore. And we are 7.5 minutes away from the top of the hour, which is also Blue Wing Block D, but in that trillion that we have never had before. We've never even had anything like it before. So 6 years in here almost, and yet always something new and unexpected. But this one's better than 20,000, and it's better than 19,999. So if you're ready to go to the ultimate high level in museum reserves, size-wise and color-wise and saturation, and let's just face it, the way it's set is one of our highest end settings we've ever created in all the time we've been doing this. And we're talking about at this point hundreds of thousands of pieces of jewelry. And yet how many, because I can't think of any, that have incorporated orange diamonds as accents? Does not happen. This is a huge moment. Let's get you ready to go here. It's not going to be even 15,000, 14,000, 13,000, or 12. I'm blowing it out for $99.99 to the very first caller, and for a 21 carat. And I know we're accustomed to not talking too much about the settings, or we just kind of limit it to talking about per carat, but those orange diamonds are worth something. They are worth a very, very, very large amount when you consider that they're on average 20 points, real close to it at least. So you've got a very important setting and a lot of gold to set it, yellow gold and white gold together, so you get a little mix and match opportunity goes with everything that you wear, and $99.99 for that monster piece. And I'm talking about, it's monster value. That's a really good one there. And don't forget, Diaspore is still to come. I want to show you our diamond band in platinum. It's really pretty, very ornate, and almost a little bit vintage looking, just a little nod to vintage. Let's do it. Diamond band time coming up, and it's happening now, and it's 1125942, and we're just blowing through jewelry here. If there's any questions you have on anything you've seen, let me know. We won't dwell on any one item, but this is a one only, and I'm going to come in real close here so we can all take a look at how this platinum piece is set and how you have two different diamond styles here. That would be, look at the middle there. Wow, how pretty is that? See, I'm a sucker for a good princess cut action, and we got it going on right there in the middle of that ring. All together, invisibly set, but invisibly set, but there are some prongs that kind of anchor the middle stone only. The rest, it's really that side-to-side diamond setting. It's in platinum. It's 52 points total weight, and then you've got your round brilliants that are pave amongst the mill grain and scroll work on the sides. And we're going to make this really easy. It's one only. Yep, so this one's going to be a quick and easy deal. And then let me know, we've shown a ton of jewelry in this first 55 minutes, and there's still some of it here waiting for a great home. So let us know if you need to see something again before we get to that top of the hour and our big showcase on the trillion. But this is under $1,000 for platinum, and it's heavy. This is one of those heavier rings. It's a little bit small for me right now, so I'm going to put it on as a pinky ring, but not quite a 5. But that is a sizable piece, meaning we're going to get that any size you need. But look at how, again, substantial it is. And not to say it couldn't be a pinky ring, just because the way everything really sets down in to the platinum metal. You could definitely wear it that way. Or, here, let me give you an idea of what it's going to look like in a more traditional sense, maybe on the ring finger here. It can just kind of float it there so you can see how that's going to look. Love the split shank. Love that it almost looks like those big bezel set diamonds you have on the side. That's what it looks like from afar, doesn't it? But that's pave that's actually creating that scroll work. So gives you kind of a really important, I mean, you do have large diamonds right through the middle. That's where most of that half carat, 52 points of total diamond weight is. You know, it's not even $9.99. We're taking it lower than that. Come on in if you like it. Only one here, of course. That's the key. You know how this works. Stays in platinum. We'll size it for you. It's going to be heading on out of here. Just make sure you're quick on the phone lines because we'll do it for $888 instead. I can't wait for these turquoise earrings. I might have to just change into these because I think they're just the most fabulous earrings ever. And you know me, turquoise, I'm a big believer. It goes with everything. And we're going to prove it. Maybe the last kind of color we think about is like a chartreuse neon, but I'll tell you, it works. It works with literally everything. So we're going to have those really fancy Art Deco earrings coming up in a little bit. And then, of course, in 3 minutes, we're counting it down. 3 minutes away till this big top of the hour on nothing like we've seen before. Think about it, 6 years in December. That will be the anniversary of Tanzanite here on the show, and yet, or at least Blue Wing Block D's. And we're going to bring you something we've never had before, so that's kind of exciting. And then we have, there's something very, very special happening in the way of orange tourmaline. It's kind of an orangey, pinky, peachy. And yet, for my ruby lovers, there's something important in ruby as well. And that ruby item is going to be one large emerald cut. Let me share this with you just in case for the holidays. I know I brought you a carat and a half yesterday. That was last night, right? We had the carat and a half near the end of the show. And we brought that really pretty carat and a half. Well, I actually have a stone that is even larger and a little bit more unusual because yesterday's was an oval. Look at this. Emerald cutting. It's got a big old fingerprint. So just let me zoom back first. First things first. Zoom back, and then we'll polish it up because you can never see that in person. But here we go. Take a look at that. This is something, take a good look at your screen because even if you are very adept at jewelry, you've probably not seen too many options that look like this because it is our 211 in a Burma ruby that is emerald cut. Not only that, It's a little more elongated than even a typical emerald cut. So it's giving you this towering length, which I think is just lovely, not to mention very flattering on the hand, with 73 points in diamonds going around it. So a real beautiful piece here, and yet it's gonna be affordable for you as well. 211. And might as well, with the holidays really coming up here in a hurry. This would be a great piece to give, to gift, to really just celebrate with the very finest in ruby, which I think we discussed at length last night, but in case you weren't with me, there's so many options when it comes to ruby, and there's a whole world of rubies out there, but most of the sources are not going to be holding any kind of actual valuable type of really any kind of, most rubies are very inexpensive, to be honest with you. Most of them are, because there's a lot of sources that are very mediocre, to say it nicely, very mediocre material that looks more burgundy, brown, orangey, pink. That is not what we're getting when we could take you right to the top source in the world, which is Burma. That's what you're getting here in this 211, 73 points in diamonds. Tell you what, we'll make it easy for you if you like it. 112-6481, getting really close to the top of the hour. We got about 1 minute. So let's make this a great value and send it on out. First caller, and then let me remind you, there's still a lot of great pieces here from our number one. So much of it gone, some of it you here. It just shows me that we're showing you a lot of jewelry, which is good. It's exactly what I'm aiming for. But this is one for the ages here, just from my collectors, but we kept it so simple, very, I would say, statuesque with this great, again, cutting that you have there. And let's try it on again so you can see this and really watch how it glows when you see it face up. Just an amazing look there with that. There's that light from those step facets, just every single angle. The whole stone lights up at that angle there for you. So it's under 10,000. We're not doing $99.99. It's a rare find to have anything in 2 carats in Burma. We've got this one up and over, but it's really about that cutting. You know, there's a lot of obstacles that rubies face. And as we've reached the top of the hour, welcome everybody to the show. Glad you're with us. Happy Thursday. We are live from Los Angeles. My name is Lauren Blair. 2 hours left tonight. Big week ahead. Of course, we are getting ready. Big holiday week coming up next week. We're getting you started. We got all the great jewelry. So if you need a little respite from all the planning and the organizing and the menu preparation and all the cooking and all that, we're here for you. So that really serving up some values. That's what we always do, but I'm putting everything on sale because we're in the midst of a Blairathon. I get to do all the shows here with you guys for the next, all the way until December 2nd. So that'll be my next show off. So we'll talk about that. I'll be with you tomorrow as well. And there's a very, very important announcement that you have to be online to see. So make sure you join me for that at 5 o'clock Pacific, but more on that later. But again, I'll be with you on Fridays and I'll be with you all throughout the rest of the month, all the way till December 2nd. So excited about that. But here we go. This is going to be our 211. And this one's going to be marked down right before we bring out that big Tanzanite value that is on its way. So this is going to be a really special piece. Take a look. It's not 99, 89, 79, 69, 59. This is kind of the ruby du jour. It seems like we're bringing out the best rubies here for the holiday season. Makes sense, right? Here's what I'm going to do right now. First caller, not even $59.99. This is unheard of for a 2 carat, especially out of Burma. And then the big top of the hour is about to kick off. But this one, $49.99. Only one. We'll see who gets it. And that will be it. And thank you for a fun first hour. It's been a lot of fun. We got an incredible kickoff to hour number 2 here tonight. And came on the air talking about it. We're about ready to show it to you. And it has to be this hour. Because if I waited till the top of next hour, we don't have enough quantity to go around. It tends to get busier on these weeknights as the shows go on. So we will talk a lot about this very important Tanzanite coming up, and I can't wait to show it to you because it's also men's or ladies. It's also going to be, I think, any age, any style, stackable. So we'll talk about it. This is coming up. So let's get to it because I want to show it to you and give you a glimpse first. And then who's going to get the ruby? We don't know yet. $49.99 for a 211. And if you don't know rubies, well, we're looking at the best of the best, and I could go on for days about ruby. So at some point, I'm going to have to do like an online something, like a podcast or something, or a vlog. So you can probably, I'll need like, yeah, we'll need like, yeah, a full podcast so we can show you examples. But rubies are one of those very important stones that you got to have. So if you like the best of the best, that's the way to get it. Welcome in again. So glad to have you with us. Thanks for your company tonight. Again, this is a very important week and weekend. And of course, Thanksgiving a week from tonight, we'll be here with you and we'll have a live show for you. And then Black Friday weekend, all of that. It's going to be an exciting time. But we have got pieces that you will not see, because they are exclusive to tonight and they will sell out. And that is why this top of the hour is so key, because even since the very beginning of bringing Blue Wing Block Ds exclusively here, which started back, can you imagine, 2018. It was the very end of that year in December that I first had, we had a conference room meeting. I was brought in on a Tuesday because we've never had a show on Tuesday. And I was brought in, I thought, why am I coming in on Tuesday? And I thought, something must be really, this must be like a big day. So little to my, or really much to my surprise, it was actually the miner himself who was here in our conference room with the entire Blue Wing Block D collection laid out on a conference table in front of us. And it was the most amazing, amazing sight. Now, fast forward 6 years nearly later, we're almost sold out. All that's left are some museum reserve stones. However, there is something special happening right now for everybody, and I mean everybody. I think this is for whether you're new to the Blue Wing collection, maybe you don't have one yet, maybe you have a collection already, but trust me, you don't have anything like this, because we've been hearing you, and we've been knowing a lot of new people are shopping with us as well, people discovering TVON every single day, and wondering, why does it always seem it's a 15 or a 20 or a 21 carat like we had earlier? And the answer is, that's all that's left is museum reserve. Generally, they're larger, a little more money. So a lot of you have been a little bit left behind, like, what about me? What if you don't want to spend $50,000 or $10,000 or $20,000? What do? We have heard you over the last several months, and this has been a little pet project that we didn't know if it was actually going to come to fruition. But I'm so proud to say that all of that work has culminated to this point tonight for this very debut, where we're going to show you a Blue Wing Block D trillion cut that was created because we had the most incredible gem cutters in the world, two of the best, who are both put on this project, and we ended up taking one of our 29 karat Blue Wing Block Ds that had formerly been independent, and we actually, that one, and then we had a 24 karat that was actually also independent, and we had those two stones recut because there has been nothing like this since day one in 2018, nothing. So we just made the sacrifice and decided this would be helpful to have a few of you be able to get stones that we've never had in this style, certainly not this size too often, great affordability, maybe some giftability as well this time of year. And so we had some of the best gem lapidaries cut some of our big Blue Wing Block Ds. You're getting the same material, that same historic rough, and you have got a smaller size that's going to allow this great design to happen. It's going to be extremely affordable for you, and this is the winner. And I'll tell you right now, please get on the lines early because you know it. We just talked about it. Those two stones that we were able to refacet, that doesn't yield a lot of gem material. So we decided to go with a really, really unusual cut because it's been our most limited. So we went with a trillion. That is a wasteful cut. So keep in mind, there's not an unlimited quantity of stones to go around. We have very few, which is why I'm bringing it out in this top of the hour. So are you ready to see it? It really is that piece that everybody can wear. It's men's or ladies. Pinky ring to thumb ring, really anywhere on the hand. It's stackable. We were really smart to think about what haven't we done in Blue Wing Block D, because that's what we wanted to do. I'm tired of bringing you the same old, same old. You've seen it almost all over the last 6 years. We're going to bring you something totally fresh, totally innovative, totally updated, and really works for everybody, I think. So here it is. At long last, let's take a look at it here. And keep in mind, this band is going to be a highly reflective mirror finish band. I know that it's got some fingerprints on it, so we'll help you out. I'm going to see if I can angle this. You know, I may need, usually I do this little stand when I have really reflective metals like this, like my signet ring, and I usually put it on a little stand, but I think for the moment, since I don't have my signet ring out here, what I'll do is probably just hold it up for you. But it's all mirror finished. I know at the angles you're going to see some glare off it and some reflection, but this is really an amazing piece. It's item number 1126734. It's brand new and will not last. I can promise you that. No matter what. Now, keep in mind, these are lapidaries, but they're still humans, so this is not cut out with a cookie cutter by machinery. So not every stone is identical, but this stone here in this sample is 60 points. That is going to be a minimum carat weight that you will receive. They're always going to have this dimension, but the minimum carat weight is 60 points. They go all the way up. I think 83 points was our largest. So again, the carat weight is going to be determined by the depth of the stone, but this is one I cannot have you miss out on. It's also, look at this, finished beautifully on the inside, very thick. We didn't do the hollow, tinny, thin little dental floss band. We went wide, bold, depth of gold. Look at that. You've got some serious depth to the gold all the way around. I'm showing you the most narrow point, and it's not narrow. I'm showing you how deep the gold is, all the great finishing. Wait till you see it on, and you're already seeing the red flashes, right? It is true. Because these were cut from two incredible large museum reserve stones, otherwise we didn't have those. So literally a few months ago, this wasn't here. Because don't you think in the last 6 years of bringing this to you, I would have had something in a 60 pointer if they were already existing. We would put them in earrings, we would put them in rings, we would put them in pendants, we'd have it all. This has not existed until these larger stones were cut. And now we're going to blow it out to an incredible value so that everybody can have one. And maybe this has been, again, something you've been looking for because maybe you wanted a little more casual. Maybe you're like myself. I love gold. I love to wear, when you see me out and about in real life, I'm not wearing all my glitzy, glamorous, big gemstones on a daily basis. I'm wearing my gold. I'm stacking all my gold pieces. And that is really how this starts. It begins as a wider band of gold with all that mirror finishing, and then you add the Tanzanite to the top, and then you can stack it as well. It stacks beautifully. So if you want to add a little bit of diamond weight, you can add a ring guard, you can add a diamond band, you can add those 1 carat 5-stone bands we have over the weekend. You could add a wonder ring, certainly, and create a little negative space. I wish we had the yellow gold because I love it in yellow gold, and I know how many of you are going to choose that because these purples and reds and blues look so good in yellow there. I'll just kind of float my signet ring in that direction so you can kind of imagine what it would look like set on a band of yellow or rose, or because it's got this straight edge, you can stack away. You could put 2, 3, or 4 together and have them sit together perfectly. So think about that, and that goes with any stacked rings you have at home. So let's get you a great value, because I know that's part of the fun of this one, is that by seeing that powerful trillion, I love it as a pinky. I was trying this on earlier as a thumb ring. I think it works really, really well, even as a thumb ring, but you can't beat the price. It's supposed to be, and this is a great value. Right here on my bag, guys, let me show you what I got here. $1,499. There's the ring that's brand new. There's the price tag I'm supposed to offer tonight as our big top of the hour. But because we are in the midst of a Blairathon and it's the holiday week coming up, I'm doing very special things for you. We're putting everything on sale for you. We're making sure everything goes. And that way, by bringing the price down on each one individually, if you need to get them for gifting, stacking, whatever it is, you want to get 2 or 3 or 4, well, that's really going to cut into our tiny quantity we have, but you can do it. And if we bring the price individually down, hopefully that makes it easier to say yes if you do want to add multiples, stack away. So here's your opportunity to do so. Come on in, and I don't want you to wait too long. Who's already on the phone lines? We got a couple of people ready to go. This is going to be a major, major value. And when you have a gold ring that right now is only a size 6, and it's hefty. I don't know what the gram weight is, and we never give gram weights because we size it for you. So if I gave you the gram weight on my size, it might be different than the gram weight on the size you order, right? Because you might get a 10, and I might wear a 5.5, and maybe you get a 7. Well, they're all gonna have different gram weights depending on the ring size. So go ahead, again, pick the size for where you're gonna wear it. Maybe you even think about getting one for a pinky ring and one for your right hand ring, right? Why not? Get 2 different sizes. I will make it affordable. That $14.99 is going away. And the truth is, we could probably sell out every single last one at that price tag, and it does not matter. This is my top of the hour. We have 4 gone already, just like that. 5 gone already. People are already on the line saying, I'll take 1, I'll take 2, I'll take 1, because they know it's low. It's a top of the hour. We know that low is going to bring the TOH to the low price. That's exactly what I'm doing. Top of the hour on Blue Wing Block D. Never seen anything this affordable. It's not even going to be $1,000. Well, there's $500 saved right there. $9.99, what a value. We're not leaving it there. Come on in and get one. You have a money-back guarantee. If you've never tried one before, we've never done this design. I've been bringing blue wings. Yes, I've had Tanzanites here for a long time. I've been selling Block D Tanzanites for 23 years. I've had only, though, the Blue Wing Block D that are, again, exclusive to us here, nowhere else, for the last 6. That's when they started. They're almost gone. This is here only because we chose to take museum reserve stones and cut them down to make a few available in the trillion you're seeing here, and it's not $9.99. Wait a minute, we're not selling them yet. Oh no, we've got, okay, so 6 are already gone, and this is cutting into our quantity. There are not enough to go around for everybody who's gonna want one tonight. So please, please, err on the side of caution. Get on the phone lines early. I'm not going to have enough of these to go around. I promise you that. That is the problem, and I don't want you to miss out. That would be a very bad thing because we know it's not coming back. We know we can't do it again. It's not $9.99. Our phone lines are about to go absolutely crazy. We just took a $1,500 should-be ring at TVON, and we are making it so much less. We are very busy. We only have 1 line open right now, and we have a lot of operators tonight. We have about triple the operators we had last night, which is good. We're gonna need them. Obviously, they heard about this top of the hour. It's not $9.99. Do you see the red flashes? And we are really busy on our phone lines. In the trillion, it's a myth to say that, oh, well, the smaller stones can't give red flash. Well, this one does. Why? Because it's all based on, this was born from the material that is museum reserve. Technically, it's museum reserve, right? I mean, we can't technically call it that because this wasn't a stone when we actually divvied up and actually separated them by quality. This wasn't here. We cut these since, but they were cut from the museum reserve stones. So technically, even though that 60-pointer wasn't selected and set aside as museum reserve, it came from the museum reserve material. Does that make sense? So you're getting that unbelievable red showing through, and if it's showing through on TV, imagine what it's gonna look like in person at home. We have the same response to our blue wings every time we bring them, and every time you get them at home, the response is the same. Everybody says, oh my gosh, it looks so much better than it did even on TV. How does that happen? It does, and you will get to experience that yourself. And it's not $9.99. Hold on. Don't sell them yet, please, because operators, do me a favor and you have to tell me. I promise you guys, these are literally going to sell out. Please tell me how many you're getting, because otherwise, I can't keep track. So please tell me exactly how many you need. It's not $888. Uh-oh. This is going to be so, and yeah, get them for gifts. Men's, ladies, I don't think this matters. I think it's unisex. I think it's, let me show you on the pinky. Obviously, you get the option of changing it up and switching it up as far as the direction of the stone. Obviously, it's a little large for my pinky, but just to show you, I want to take it on over to the thumb here. I love it pointing away like that. I actually think it's not too, it's pretty wide, but I don't think it's too wide for a thumb ring. You have 3 for one collar. One collar with Tim is already taking 3 rings. And that is going to, again, I'm not limiting what you can get, but that is going to cut into our quantity, and I got fingerprints on it. That's the thing. There's a lot of gold weight here. There's a lot of width to this band. It's all mirror finished, whether you get the white, the yellow, or the rose. So have that little, cloth at the ready there. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's not going to be $888 or $799. I am telling you, when you feel the weight of this gold, you got to remember gold is almost 300, or 300. Did we just go back like 50 years? No, gold is almost $3,000 an ounce, okay? So when we're talking about a gold band that's made like that, and we didn't want to skimp. We don't do that. It's still the best material in the world, and even though we want to make this affordable and classic, we do not skimp on our gold. We just do not do that. So you're still getting that heftier, wider, thicker, deeper band so that you know, if you aren't even looking at it and seeing it visually, you know by having it on your hand, it's quality because you have that great thickness. Go true to size on it. It's not even $7.99. This is one of those values that just, it will blow your mind. Get as many as you can. They will sell out. It's not even going to be $7.99, or I bet you we thought $7.77 sounds really good. Watch this. And maybe you even want to think about getting one in each gold color, a white gold, a yellow gold, a rose gold. Get one for every gold color you do wear. You're going to be awfully glad you did, because this ain't coming back. We know that. We don't have the stones to bring it back. It's here now. It's not even $777. I challenge you to find a 14-karat solid gold band for this price without the TVON exclusive Blue Wing Block D. Watch this. It's not even $777. We're taking it even lower. Operators, you got, okay, so already I have, okay, it's 13 gone. Yikes, guys, this is not going to last. We have literally 4 left. I know that a lot of you haven't even dialed in yet, and this is where you've got to run to the phones. It's not $777. I'm blowing it out. Get as many as you can. Let's make it $699 a ring. That is it while they last, and that's the big key here. They're not going to be here that long. And you try it, and even if you have all the blue wings in the world, you thought you did, right? All the big ones, the medium sizes, the round, the cushion, the emerald cut. Well, this is the rare trillion. I bet you there aren't many people out there that have trillions. I know that because I've only sold a handful of them in 6 years of bringing it, right? Very few trillions have been here, but we've never had a design like this. So for those of you that say, you know what, she's right. I've got the really opulent, I've got the big cocktail rings, I've got the big styles and the big sizes and a lot of diamonds and the super glamorous for the dress up occasions, but what do I wear every day? Well, that's really important. So Tim, are you gonna stick at 3? Another one, so 4 total. Jason, you have 2, right? So that's 6. How many for you? Thank you. 2 more over here, 1, 1, and 2. So guys, this is flying, and $6.99 gets it to you. What can I say that hasn't been said? That is the ultimate buy. And to get the thickness of the gold, Andy, how many for you? Thank you very much. Jess, just 1 or 2? 2 for you. All right, so a lot of people are stacking, and stacking. Whether you're stocking up to stack, whether you're stocking up to gift, whether you're stocking up because you're not sure yet. But you know it's only one night here only, so you get them while you can. That's the important part. So take advantage. We got to give it 60 seconds. Wayne, another one. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And who took those over there? From you, Tim? Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much. Jess, what was that? Oh, hi. Tracy's getting, is she getting 2 or just 1? One, thank you. So we've got 1 going out. So the queen herself is even taking 1. I love it. See, you can, I mean, it's really, truly, we've never had anything like it. $6.99. I'm going to try it. Let me see if I can put it on the middle or the index finger. I think the middle finger may be where I top out here, but because that's a size 6. So I'm going to see if I can, yeah, I can fit that on the middle finger. And look at that. That's a great band. I know it's tough to see in the white gold. It's very reflective, so you're seeing a lot of shadows, but look at how beautiful that is. I mean, to be on a middle finger there and to still be that prominent width that you're getting, I love it on the ring finger. I think I'm gonna pop it there as well. And each time I'm trying it on different fingers, I'm also, you know, changing the orientation of the trillion. So now it's pointing up towards the hand. Sometimes I've had it pointing the opposite way, down away from the hand, but $6.99 to get a ring like that, and all from those museum reserves. We're almost sold out, so we have to give it a final call here. It's going to be 30 more seconds if you like the band. And look at that. See there, those reds right there. And I love how the trillion, I think it would look much more chintzy if the stone was not the width of the band. But the fact that the stone height and width is the width of the band itself, so it's equal to it, I think that really makes it look important. It's those little details in design that can really change the overall feel and aesthetic of your jewelry, and that is really key. So I think that's something to note there, is that width of the band being as wide as it is, has that stone presence as well. And again, 60 points is just the minimum. That's the one here, but it really is going to be all about that look, that sleek, beautiful, classic, almost contemporary as well, and still play with it. It's almost like you're wondering in that it's versatile. You're going to get to wear it a lot of different ways and play with it to wear it in a lot of different styles and make it look different every day too if you want to. So next up, and as far as other tanzanites go, we do have an emerald cut that's quite large. We did bring out a 9-carat exactly, and then I've got oval and emerald cut. Oh, actually, we've got this emerald cut that I love. There's a 10-carat 33. I think this is the better buy. Yeah, this is the much better buy here on the emerald cut. Look at this one. If you want to go larger, we do have this emerald cut, just to keep that in mind. That's a good one. There's the emerald cut. What else do I have? I have the oval, and we also have a 9-carat emerald cut. So this is the 1033. If you want to go diamonds down the sides in more of a striped kind of look, we can go there, a little more elongated on that emerald cut. Options are here. And again, last call on that band for $699. Okay, so we're on our way. I just want to show you a couple ideas. Now, I want to get to those Tanzanite earrings. I'm not the Tanzanite, the turquoise. As much as they probably are only here because they don't sit very well on the wheel, so they're really hard to display. But let's show you what we've got here, because this is just fantastic. And it's a 2-tone element, and I know they're not going to sit on their own very well, but kind of okay, because there's this really cool nested design they give you, where the midpoint, where the white gold is in the diamonds and the turquoise, is going to be moving freely and independent of the yellow gold that's on the outside bordering it. So it's really fun how it plays when they're on. And I'll show you the pair here, and then keep calling if you want. It's the last 2 now. I left a little early on that trillion just to give you still an opportunity to grab them at the end here. But take a look at this. This is one of the pair, which is going to be 112, 6658. I'm going to show you the other, but I'm going to show that more upright so you can see how they look from an angle like this, where they definitely have this like Eiffel Tower, very beautiful look. There's yellow gold on the outside, white gold on the inside, and a big turquoise there as well. Now, this is the length that you're going to get. They are about 1 3/4 inches from top to bottom, so still large for what we do in earrings typically, but still manageable. And $670 is the total carat weight on your Sleeping Beauty. Yes, from the Sleeping Beauty mine, that famed mine that is all shut down and closed, and 79 points in diamond weight as well. So very important piece here, and wait till you see them. So you see how as I move, if you move this way, you've got that side to side swing. I do want to show you how there's the white gold and the yellow gold, and this is a post, but the post is lower than the very peak point of the earring. So it's going to give you piercing coverage, very important to people like me. I think that's a huge detail as well. But let's take a look close up so I can pop one on. Let's show you what they look like from a distance, because that's crucial. And I just know that they are luxury, and they look luxury. Sometimes I'm amazed how many times luxury doesn't look like luxury, to which I wonder, what's the point? And I'm talking about not just in jewelry necessarily, but like usually a luxury home looks like a luxury home. And a luxury car usually looks like a luxury car, right? But in jewelry, I'm amazed. So much of the luxury jewelry that's very, very costly and expensive doesn't always look it. And I think this is really that piece that is the epitome of what really good high-end jewelry is all about. Take a look at that. So you can see even there's a lot of gold mirror finish when it's actually reflecting into my cheek there. I mean, that's just beautiful, isn't it? I know they're harder to see here, but you can see because I'm standing in darkness, but you've got a lot of that beautiful light shine from that yellow gold. There's the white gold that suspends freely in it. You can see it moves, but that's the thing. It's not going to turn the other way. It's not going to twist and turn where you miss out on those diamonds. It's always a look. Let's go back up close, and then I wanted you to see, I love that point that goes further up the ear, just those details, love it. Really love it. And this one's going to be a quick, oh, well, one only here. Let's blow them out right now. Somebody's going to get them, and that's going to be the key. Let me show you. Of course, they're going to match. Here's the second piece there. That's the one I just had on for you. So you can see at least the turquoise here and how those look similar in color, well, identical in color, of course. And really true blues here. Not a lot of those aqua tones, not a lot of green element to this turquoise. This is really about those bright, bright blues. Not maybe as much robin's egg, but really just a stark, almost like a pure sky blue. Anyway, they are going to be very affordable. Oh, don't turn on me. I wanted to just running to get the right angle there to show the stones matching. But they're a tricky one here on the wheel, but that's not really of matter. What matters is how they look on the ear, and you saw that. They're stunning. And they're going to be, oh, this is why we never show them. They were $69.99. That changes right now. Well, that changes in a really big way. It's blowout time on the earrings. I told you I can do whatever I want to make sure everything disappears, and that's the name of the game tonight and throughout the next really several weeks. $69.99, they're not there, $1,999. And there is not another earring out there like it. We just saved you $5,000 on one gorgeous pair of earrings that is just, they look like 20 times that price. They really do. That's a big time value. And let me know who's taking them at $19.99. I don't think they're going to be long for this world. And let me remind you, we are already close to the halfway point of the show. Yikes. We've only got 95 minutes left. So if you have requests, I welcome them with open arms. Please, please, oh, please give us all requests, any and all. Anything you want to see, let us bring it out for you. We had a lot of requests in the first hour. We want to keep those going. So let me know what you'd like to see, and let's see who's got the earrings. They may be gone. I know we still have some Tanzanites going out, I think. Oh, yes, we do. We have also in earrings tonight, Savorites are here. Savorite earring drops. A little bit shorter. Nothing's going to be as long and dramatic as these earrings, but how about those bands, though? Aren't we loving those? Wayne, is there a way you can like somehow manipulate the system and save one of those bands for me? Is that possible? Can we like set up an order? I'm probably not registered, but can we set up an order so I can get one of those bands? Yes, go ahead, Jess.
Kim got her 202.
I remember. She said, oh my? Yeah. I love it. Oh my in a good way. Oh my. All right, Kim. Well, thank you so much. Kim, she got her 202 DBTY. And I bet you she hasn't taken it off yet, Jess. I bet she put it on and is keeping it on. I hear that so often. I opened the box, I ripped it open, I put the necklace on, and I haven't taken it off since. I love jewelry like that. It's like me and my signet ring. I don't ever want to take that thing off. All right, let's show you something in Mandarin, very special. Who's shopping over there, Jason? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, welcome back. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We have some Mandarin that's extremely important, and I'm going to move on. Those earrings are, they are just yum. They're really good. Coming up next, though, 112-5135. And again, call me with your requests. We can show you anything that we can bring out from the vaults, and even something from earlier, because maybe you missed something in the first hour. Look at how beautiful this is, though. With the Mandarin, juicy as can be in the middle, but then it's got the pink diamonds and the white diamonds around it, and that's 5135. It's a 60-point round. It's glistening and glowing and gleaming. It's neon, but then you have the pink diamonds. Let me try this on. And talk about something that's going to pair up well with some of the wonder rings. Well, of course it will. You know, we've had white diamond wonder rings and we've had pink diamond wonder rings, right? Either of which would be stunning with this one, don't you think? Pairing it up along the sides if you want to, doesn't need it, but certainly an option for you if you want to add something extra. There's 8 points in pink diamonds. That's halo number 1. The outer halo is 34 points in diamonds. Let's show it to you again up close and personal. I just wanted you to see that size. That's so important now. That is a look. It's like there are yellow diamonds, and that's always the key. That's always the key. Does your I mean, take this to the bank, like wherever you shop for your mandarins. Now, I realize you're not going to walk into whatever, you know, Jewelry R Us, you know, and find Mandarin garnets. Like, take me to your Mandarin garnet section. There is no such thing. It's really, really rare. It was discovered in 1991. There's very little of it. It's also extinct. So it's kind of doing what Paraibas are doing, right? Different stones, but they're kind of following the same trend where we saw Paraibas discovered in 89. And then a few short years later, they're gone and still gone to this day. And then same thing. 1991, a few short years later, Mandarin garnets discovered in Namibia. Then a few short years later, gone. And we're all fighting over the only material that's out there. That's the key. That's why it's so rare and limited. Now we're talking about 60 points in the round. Pink and white diamonds, send it on out. Oh, by the way, one caller gets it. Come on in. This is not going to be the one that you want to wait on. Look at this. That is spectacular. Truly spectacular. And 34 points in white diamonds, 8 points in pink diamonds. Let's get to it. First caller, it's under $1,000. And what you want your Mandarin to look like, no matter where you're shopping for it, look for a stone that gives you the brightest neon orange. Not a basic orange, but a neon orange. And then if it looks like it has yellow diamonds inside of it, that's when you know it's also top clarity. It's top quality, top clarity, and that's what we're seeing right there. So $9.99? No, skip it. I told you I'm blowing everything out. I'm serious about discounting. Everything. Everything. Every last piece of jewelry has to go. We're going to make sure of it. And this one, on its way right now, take it even lower than $9.99 or $899. We know this is one of those stones that is accelerating in value on the same plane as Paraiba. Most people, as a matter of fact, same thing. They're keeping it. They're holding on to it. They're not even selling it. So forget about getting a discount. You don't even see it sold in most arenas by folks that actually have it. These are people that have it to sell. That's their livelihood, is to sell and trade gems, and they're not parting with it. That's how rare it's become. That's the kind of uptick in value it's seeing, and yet it's $888 if you want to get that fabulous ring right now. That's a good one. And do not wait, because you know what's going to happen. It's only going to be a matter of time until that's completely, well, it's going to be gone. And then, of course, what happens? We don't bring new mandarins, and then you're out with, what do you look for? Well, orange diamonds are not the same color. So even an orange diamond, which would be more pricey, is not going to be the same color. And then you have citrine, but also not the same color. Citrines can be really lovely. They can be not lovely. It's all about the quality, but they can be really good if you get a Madeira, but they still don't give you the same neon pop of color that this does here. So that's why that's so important at $888. I encourage you to pick it up if you love it, and we're going to move right along. $888 on that one. I'll give it 30 seconds. Why that would be here, I don't know, but hey, it's got pink diamonds to boot, so that's another big advantage. Pink diamonds are a luxury as well. It's working. There's something that's really pretty about having the pink pastel softness that I think does soften the neons of the Mandarin a little bit. So it's working. It looks great. Enjoy. $888 if you get it. Okay, so coming up, let's move on. We got a big blue zircon, pink zircons are in a necklace. I do have a huge color change diaspore. Big time color change diaspore. So this one is really important. Look at this. This is one of those ultimate luxury stones, also a color changing phenomenal stone. So we do have that on the way. All right, coming up, and the yellow diamond I'm wearing is coming up as well in the show. That's going to be a winner. And if you don't have a yellow diamond from us, it's kind of important that you get them now, because we have no new ones coming in at all whatsoever. And really quickly here, before we get to, and I'm kind of shocked the Mandarins here, but again, maybe it's the pink diamonds. I don't know. Maybe we could trade it out for white diamonds if you would prefer. But let's go ahead and take a look at this diaspore, because that's what we also don't see anymore going forward, have no more. And that's the big issue here. So let's take a look at one of our bigger luxury stones. It's going to be 6566. And we'll zoom back because it's quite large. And it's our 305 cushion. 76-point diamond weight as well. Now that is special. That's a good one. It's our 3-carat 05. Check this out. Clean? Yes, they aren't always clean. It's got a little green golden color to start, kind of a neutral champagne, if you will. And then diamonds. This is a really cool way to do a halo because it's actually got this almost like a wider cluster style of diamonds. Instead of one little row, instead of two little rows, it's more truly like a frame. And yet really matching the cushion shape. And 76 points is your total diamond weight. You're going to choose your gold. Let's go ahead. If we got the Mandarin still here, that worries me a little bit. So this is one source in the world. And I know maybe it wins the award as the most confusing gem out there because, well, it's kind of a chameleon of sorts, but it changes color based on its light source. So again, fluorescent lighting, you're going to get kind of the champagne greens you see here. Incandescent lighting, it goes pinky purple in tone, kind of a rosy tone, really pretty. Here's the issue. They're one source. They're done mining, and it's gotten a million names because everyone's trying to brand it, right? Just like we did with Tanzanite. And when I say we, I'm talking about the industry at large. When Tanzanite was first out of the ground, of course, its discovery was in the late 60s, 1967 or 1969. It's debatable on when the exact date was. But the bottom line is it's also a really unbelievably young gem, generational stone, one source, much like this one is. The difference is, remember when Tanzanite was first discovered, it's actually technically blue zoisite. Tanzanite is its trade name, and it's a good one because it honors the one and only country it comes from, Tanzania. So Tanzanite. This has gone through a lot of different name changes, if you will, but we're going on the gemological correct name. But just rest assured, if it looks kind of like the Zarites you've seen, or the Zoltanites you've seen, or the Turquoises you've seen, that's where the industry is not really decided on a trade name yet, but those are all the same material. So this is our 3 carat 05, 76 points in diamonds to go with it, and we have got one fabulous value. So let's take a look at it on the hand, and actually $39.99 is a great deal. I'm going to make it affordable, and I think on this Thursday night we take it out for a spin via the auction. What do you say? Why not? That's a lovely stone. I wish I could show you the color change. Again, we only got one light source here. You would need to see an incandescent light source to see it change. But we're not going to ask for $39.99. No, we are not. I'm putting it on the auction block because I think we need to save you some money. That has been my goal since I got on TV selling jewelry. That has always been my goal. My number one mantra. Quality first. Find a way to bring the value. Here we are right now. Not $39.99. Let's put it on the auction block with all that extravagant diamond weight. You can change the gold color. Can't go wrong no matter what you choose, but this is a rare gem. One source gem. Very tough to find. The wholesalers right now are having a field day with it. The last gem show we were at, the trade show in Hong Kong, just about a month or two ago, we were seeing price tags per carat up above $5,500 on a wholesale level for small stones. Don't pay that if you don't have to. Here's how we make it happen. It's the auction. Basically, it's exactly what I utilize when I feel like even the low price tag that we have here at TVON isn't going to be enough to get the job done. And coming off an 888 Mandarin Garnet that is still here, I feel like we need to do something extra for you. So this is where we invoke the auction. We let you bid and you pay what you want. This is obviously not a price I can just give it. If I could, I would. But we're going to help you out here right now with a better than $3,000 open. So here we go, making sure it goes wild, and maybe just the more affordable way to get you a Diaspore when they are not inexpensive in today's industry. $10 increments is what we'll ask, so that keeps it nice and easy, I think. And we need to send it out. Boy, that's just, also it's such a neutral stone. It goes with everything too. I love the fact it's one of those you don't have to think twice about wearing. Just wear it because you love it, and then don't worry about the rest. Like, is it going to go with that outfit? Is it going to go with my other jewelry? The answer is, yeah, it will. Yes, yes, and yes, because it always works. It's so beautifully done. And let me make it more affordable than even $3,000 or $25,000. Okay, let's go $2,000 on it. For a 3 carat 05 stone, the 305. Okay, but then again, auctions have been a little bit unusual of late. Haven't seen as many, so why don't we do this? Take it even lower than $2,000 to start. We'll go, not 19, 18, 17, 16. I think we need to take this on a little value journey. Come on with us, hop on board. We're going to Bargain Town, and it's not going to be $1,800 or $1,700 or $1,600. We're going to start at only $1,500 to get it going. $15 to start. instead on a 305 stone. And all the color change and a $10 increment, and you're doing all the extras for free like we like to do, like the gold color change and the sizing and the shipping. All of those extras. 60 seconds to get it going. 60 seconds to get it started. And then, since we've really slowed down on requests, let me remind you, you can get those in. Please keep that in mind if you'd like to get any requests in, if you've got anything in particular you're looking for. But last hour is approaching, and the yellow diamond's coming up as our top of the hour. That is 21 minutes and 30 seconds from now. And this yellow diamond is everything. Make sure you stay with me to see that yellow diamond. It's so important. So, so important. And we have blue zircon. Look at that. Big blue zircon. Peachy pink tourmaline. Look at this. It's like a pot parasha, but in tourmaline form. There is the, okay, there's multiple. Okay, that's a cool stone. It's like it's split into multiple colors together. Note open on the Diaspore. Okay, I have failed miserably at auctions. What happened to my auctions? What happened? Okay, let's move on. We're going to talk a little bit about yellow diamond. We still have a few minutes to wait on. You know, earlier tonight, we had a request to recap about diamond bangle from yesterday. Last night, I had the diamond bangle in the bezel sets, and it was very popular. And classics are always important. I think, though, at this time of year, when we're thinking about parties and extravagant occasions and get-togethers and all that, we want to look our best, we want to feel our best, and we may want something new. But that may not be the one piece that we just want to get one piece for that cocktail party. I've made that mistake before. I've bought jewelry just for one outfit, for one occasion and one event, and never wore it again. And I'm going, that was not probably the wisest choice in investment. I think that a lot of us want to take that hard-earned money and put it towards the pieces we're going to live in every single day. And as much as we say the words diamond band around here and bring you diamond bands on a regular basis, it's usually the 5 stone or the 7 stone, both of which, by the way, I've had in the last 3 days, okay? I had the 5 stone, the 1 carat. I had the 107, which was the 7 stone. This is the upgrade to all of that, but still in as wearable a design. I even have all 3 gold colors right here. So you're going to see all 3. We're going to upgrade first the cut of the diamonds, not from round brilliance as much as we love a good Tokowski round. We really, really enjoy the premium of a princess cut. This is the newer cut of diamonds, but has instantly become a favorite and a classic because it gives you the square shape, but then it has the brilliance of a round. That's the first thing. Then they're big stones. Then we line them up from one side to the other on your hand, and then we give you 2 rows. So this is like the ultimate in designer diamond band here. No question about it. Take a look up close here, and let's bring out, let me show you this white gold first, because I think that's where we default, right? We think about right there, oh my, showing off the quality of those diamonds in the white gold. But I also have another favorite of ours, which is going to be the yellow gold. Oh, the yellow gold looks lovely. And then here comes the rose gold to really round out the trio. And you're going to choose your favorite, 111-9499. And by the way, if anyone wants that Diaspore, we left it behind. Auction no good, no go. If you want to make it $14.99, I'll just sell it right now, but don't tell anyone I did that. Just $14.99 if anybody wants to steal the 305. So here we go with our 157 double row princess cut diamond band ring. All shared prong design. That is hugely important because we could have invisibly set them. We've done that before, and I'll tell you, a lot of people don't love it. And I don't know why. I think it's because it's a little bit more modern contemporary. This looks a little more traditional. Not everybody does modern. So this is that style, which is shared prong design. So they still set side by side. So you see only the prongs are at the intersection of the stones. We don't do, it's still got 4 prongs around each stone, so they're very secure. But it doesn't muddy it with prongs. It doesn't give you too many where the prongs are a distraction and a takeaway from the diamonds. And 16 stones. So 2 rows, 8 columns, side to side, all the way across your finger, no matter what size you wear. And we've got all 3 gold colors, as you see right there. And it's our last call at this incredible price tag. They're high end. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, let's do the math right now. Because if there are indeed 16 stones, that means they are just shy of 10 points apiece. Like if we're being exact, 9.8 points apiece for each and every diamond princess cut throughout that ring. White, yellow, or rose gold, you get to decide what you like. Here's the problem. What I have is what you see on that wheel. That's what's here. last chance, last call. We can't make it anymore. We don't get princess cuts anymore for accent stones. It's one thing if you wanted one princess cut, we could probably special order you one for like an engagement solitaire. As far as, I wouldn't call these particularly accent sizes, they're 10 points almost, but they're very, very important. And we can't get any more princess cuts, and this band is about as high end as a diamond band gets. And yet we're going to blow it out right now. Last call on this price tag, $49.99 is what you typically pay. I'm going to borrow the yellow gold because you know I have an affinity for the yellow gold. And watch this on the hand so you can see how one ring doubles your fun here. It looks like you've immediately stacked. All I did was pop on one ring, and it's a double row masterpiece. And all big stones, that is a difference. Most of our diamond accents are 1 or 1.5 points. It is no longer an accent when you're talking about 10-point stones. That is not an accent anymore, and that's what you have all the way through this ring. And it's not $49.99. And trust me when I tell you they're going to fly, and please don't let your first choice go to somebody else. You can avoid that by being on the phone lines early. The earlier you're on the phone lines, the better it is, the better chance you have, certainly, of getting your pick. And I think with this assortment, I don't know if I can say, hey, if your second choice is here, just get your top choice. Because if you are really set on the yellow gold, that's what you want. And we can't make them anymore. We can't make any more of the stones. We don't have the stones to work with. It's nowhere near $49.99. That's the beauty of it. Come on over and take a look at all three. And maybe you want to do diamonds in rows because maybe you don't have a band like that yet in your collection. Well, it's not $49 or $39 or $29.99, and this is just epic. It's still one of the highest end bands we've created. It is beautifully done. It is all matched. Those diamonds are white and bright. Even if you're choosing the rose or the yellow, you see how bright those diamonds are. It's something we really pride ourselves on, and I never want it to get lost, is the fact that we always go extravagant. And how about this? When you see a band ring with 2 rows with a full under gallery, it still has that full kind of a diamond-shaped cutout under gallery to go with it. That's impressive. And it's better than $29.99. They will go white, yellow, or rose, so pick your favorite gold color. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. And that's because you're probably expecting me to go even lower, and I will, because we got to make sure that they're on their way out. And a nice heavy band to support it all. The feel, the love that you're going to have for this ring, and that's the thing. You put it on every day. You want to invest in quality when it comes to those pieces you live in. That is such an important, it will never be the wrong decision to go high quality with the ones that you wear all the time. Day in and day out, this is it. Also makes a great gift idea. It is $1,999 for our last call on that ring. It's gonna be sad to see it go, but when you're dealing with 10-point princess cuts and each band requires 16 of them, you're not gonna have the ability ever to see a lot to go around. So even if you were looking high-end retail, big designer couture level, that's going to be a tough one to get. So $19.99, of course, it would also be more costly because they get, between $25,000 and $30,000 a carat for their diamonds. So I think you can do that math where at let's just use $20,000. That's a $30,000 ring on a conservative level. So $19.99 gets it to you. Let me know if you like it. We're going to move on. We got Savorite earrings on the way. Some last call. I do have a whole Congolese wheel we did last night, but none of you liked them because they were the really big stones. So maybe we're going to go a little bit more medium-sized stones, like 3 carats and beyond. So we'll get you 3 carat to 4 carat stones coming up in the Congolese, and they're all blue-greens, and they're stunning, and we're going to show them. They really do look like Paraibas, but without the Paraiba price tag. So we'll go there next. We'll do a quick little trio before our top of the hour arrives. Thank you on those. And let's start here. We'll start here with this emerald cut. Classic 3-stone style. Hello, blues and greens together in clarity. It's all there. Then I've got a gorgeous cushion. Really a little more radiant cut. It's almost like an emerald cut meets a radiant cut together, and is that throw in the light or what? And then we have another emerald cut here, so let's take a look. One option, maybe the simpler of the styling, and then you've got this great, look at that, so super elongated emerald cut here with the 3-stone ring. Then the more cushion meets radiant here, kind of a cushion on the outside, radiant cut on the inside. That's going to be another one. And then this last option, true emerald cut classic, a little bit of a double halo and then a split shank. So lots more affordability coming your way on our options. Now, believe it or not, the left side of your screen is the largest. That's the 406 right here. That would be our 406 stone. The next one is actually the 364. So they'll actually go in descending order from left to right. There's our 364, and that is our 312. As far as diamond weights go, let me give those to you as well. 18 points here, of course, 2 bigger stones. And then the middle one has the 92 points in diamonds. And the last one over here on the very right, that's going to be a carat 15. So actually, as the stones go a little smaller, the diamond weights get bigger. So interesting how that works. Well, they're all going to be the same price tag. And we are on a mission to move some Congolese stones. So it's our little Congolese congoline is really what they are here. 3 great options. I love that they're all really gleaming. I mean, every single one has the clarity. They're all giving you the glow. They're powerful stones. They're bright stones. Again, they're tourmaline, so they're not supposed to be clean. These are not called tourmalines that are clean. These are not tourmacleans. They're tourmalines. And usually it means lines and lines and lines of inclusions. Lots and lots of those. Nothing to the naked eye here, even when we're up close. Tough to spot anything in the way of inclusions, and that is a beautiful thing. And like I said, 4 carat, 364, and the 312. You tell me which one you like, but that's probably based on the whole complement. The ring, the cut, the styling, all of it. Can we help you? Okay, can you help me? Because maybe we help each other. It's mutual exclusivity here. We're going to take taking a little ride here. We're going to blow out some pieces that are not the 5 and the 6 carats and the 7 carats we saw last night about this time, but a little bit smaller, more medium-sized stones, and we are here to get you value. And don't go anywhere because that yellow diamond is 10 minutes away, and I can't have you miss that because you know, I used to joke about it. I would have a yellow diamond every single day. Have you noticed? Haven't had any more 1 carat yellow diamonds? That changes tonight, but it's one of our last, and it's coming up in just 10 minutes. Stay with me. Huge diamond weight, great look, but these have got to go first. And they all started at $49.99 and up. Well, that's what happens when you get bright, clean stones in the blue greens like they are. Most people that know gems would take one glance at any of those stones and assume it's Paraiba tourmaline. They all have that neon caliber quality. They're all a mix of blues and greens together, but what they do give you is super ultimate clarity. Again, no word on, there hasn't been enough testing done yet on this newer find, because remember, it's a fairly new find, so there hasn't been enough yield to actually put it through all the testing that's required to say copper or not. So we're still in the dark on that. We know them for being beautiful colors, great clarity, blues and greens together. We're blowing them out now. They're not $49.99 or $39.99 or $29. They're not even $19.99. I want to make these phone lines jump. Let's make sure we get everybody on the phone lines. If you want one, all one of a kinds, of course, they've got to go. But we need your calls. We can't help you without a call, right? You can't own them without dialing in. People ask me that all the time. So what's your app? How do we find your app? How do we order through the app, or how do we text our order? Unfortunately, we're kind of old school that way because we're kind of unique in what we bring. We don't have tens of billions of quantities, so it's unlikely we're ever going to see an app for TVON, right? Because we can't have you shop 24 hours a day. The pieces are exclusive to these live shows. They are one of a kind. I can't just sell them to you all day long. That's why you prioritize being here on the live shows, because you've all done it before where you've called in and gone, everything I missed. Because if you're not here live, you missed out on the one of a kinds, they go. This is your chance to pick them up, and that's why this is such an important way to shop for these collectibles that are so unique. Let's bring them even lower. Nobody likes it at 19, that's okay. I'm gonna try them on. Watch what they look like from a distance. Remember, this is the 3-stone style with the big diamonds individually. I love that for simplicity. Here's the next one we have, which is a ton of diamond weight, but look at that. That one's gonna probably give you, they're all bright, so you can't really, look at it from that direction. I would say this one's got a little more green than this one. You see when they're side by side, this looks more like an indicolite. This looks more like a, neon Paraiba. And then let me move this one on over here. This emerald cut, also gonna be more on par color-wise to the one next to it. This one I would say has the most blue when we see it upright like that, but they're not 19. And we're starting to get busy on the phone lines. And remember, this is the largest center stone. This is the largest diamond weight. They're all gonna be mixed and matched to bring you some of the best value we have. But honestly, you can't go wrong no matter what because they're less than $19.99. Let's move them out. All 3 are gonna go. We know that. And here's the one with the most blue, which you don't always see when it's up close because it's not at the right angle. But there it is. And they're not 19, 18. Uh-oh. Now I got to question what exactly is going on out there. Now the phone lines are getting busy, as they should, because you never see values like this on Congolese tourmaline. Which one do you like, right, left, or center? They're going to go all three. They're all one of a kinds, though, and they're not $18.99 or $18.88 or $17.99 or $17.77. It is our lowest price. Take a look at them. Yes. Did you say the right one? The left one. The left one, the three-stone style is already spoken for at 5567. It's not going to be $17.77. This one's already gone. Let's get the other two gone as well. Which one? Middle's gone. The right one's all that's left, and they're still not to their lowest price. They are $1,699. And Wayne, you've got this one. Let me try it on individually. That's 5567. Jason, your item number for the middle one is 4265. Congratulations. I'm going to try them on individually for your callers. Wayne's got that one. Jason, if they want to see theirs on the hand, have them take a look right now. I'm going to try on 4265 on the hand there. That's beautiful. And remember, that was going to be the 364 with the 92. And then as we go up close, we'll take a look at 4219, which is now the only one remaining. Oh, that's got a lot of blue too. And we'll come in closer on 4219. This will be the 312, but the largest diamond weighted at carat 15. And don't forget, join me tomorrow, because I'm not usually here on Fridays. You guys know that it's our online only show, and it is still online only tomorrow and next week, but I am going to have a very important announcement tomorrow, which is why I'll be joining you tomorrow and the following Friday as well. So be sure and join me. And just a reminder, our online only show on Fridays, it starts really early. And honestly, it's going to be very interesting for me. I've not done a show at 5 o'clock ever in my life, so it's going to be interesting. I've done morning shows and late night shows, but never a 5 o'clock show. So it'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you're with me for that 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern is when we kick off our Friday show. So just a reminder there. And for those of you that normally watch on TV and maybe you go, oh, online I can't do that, it's actually really easy. My own mother doesn't watch my show on TV anymore. She hasn't in years. She watches it online on her phone so she can watch sports that she likes at night when I'm on. So she watches the sports on the big screen and, does her sports thing, and then, her shopping's off to the side on her phone. So it's actually a really fun way to watch. So phones or tablets or computers or whatever. Maybe now if she's really if there's nothing on at all, she'll actually put the online feed on her TV. So you can do that too if you want to do that. You can kind of if you got a TV that can do that, you can put your your online website on the TV. So anyway, it's really easy to watch. Facebook and YouTube, of course, just go to youtube.com or go to your Facebook app and pull up TVON Jewelry, and that's where we'll be. And then of course our website TVON.com is also really simple and easy, and there's a live feed right there. Okay, so $16.99. That last one is here. That's the only one that's here. That's the big diamond. Look at that stone. Well, now I know the other ones were gorgeous too. But I think it's only fair to ask, why is that one still here? Why would that one, when you see this color, why would this one still be here at $16.99 when you see that front and center doing what it's doing there? And then speaking of cool and rare tourmalines, I have this crazy cool stone. Look at this one, 112-6453. So this is like magic. There have been certain stones I've had in my career that I'll never forget. Some of them were 15 and 10 and 20 years ago. And I still can visualize them to this day because they're so special. This is brand new tonight, and I feel like it's one of those stones that I'll never forget. 112-6453 is your item number. Absolutely stunning. It's got multiple colors as we are sometimes accustomed to seeing in tourmalines. But in this time, it's really almost, let me move it back a little bit so I can move the stone actually to show you what I'm seeing, because there's a pink element, like a real pinky peachy element to the top and the bottom of the oval. And really through the middle, it's more of this golden, orangey pink. And yet it does all this. And it's also clean. It's 4 karat 39. And it's also 82 points in diamonds that are still going to give you that halo effect, but then they split on the sides. We are only about 3 minutes away from our yellow diamond spectacular, so please stay with us. I don't even know what to call it either, Tony, but it's kind of the magic tourmaline that's got a little bit of an ombre of sunset colors. It feels like a makeup palette, which I don't know if there's anything that makes me happier than like a makeup palette. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, if you're a girly girl and you're just like the beauty, it's almost like you're always afraid to, even use them because they're so pretty, and you like all those blends of colors, like an eyeshadow palette or a little bronzing palette. I mean, it's like all those colors, those girly makeup colors we love, are all in this really cool stone. It's like they put their beautiful pinky blush tones and then the highlighters through the middle. And a highlight it is, because it's a rare, almost segmented but not bicolor split. That's the thing. We saw one of those earlier where we had the pink and the green where they're split down the middle, half and half. This is different. It's got a little bit more of this almost mirror image, bookended kind of color scheme to it. And it's a markdown, $69.99 on a brand new piece. Well, with that kind of rarity, sure. Should stay there. We're going to make it a lot better than $69.99. First caller, and we are moments away from our yellow diamond special. Stick around, and we still need requests for this last hour, so feel free to get those in. And a lot of the jewelry we've shown you is still hanging out here too, which is amazing. Wouldn't be the case, but hey, it's Thursday night, and this is what happens. So a flurry at the end we expect on all the pieces so we can get them all out the door. But this one is no longer $6,000, $5,000. 4 or 3 or even $29.99. We're ready to move it, and this is what we'll do. $2,499 for one of the most rare tourmalines. By the way, an October birthstone. A lot of people don't know that because we think opal's first, but tourmaline is an alternative. So great way to celebrate with a very unique stone. And here it is on the hand. Okay, now I'm seeing greens. Anybody else seeing that? A little switch, The midpoint sides there look like they're lighting up in this sage green color. What is happening? This stone is so cool. And that's the beauty of it. You're never going to see the same colors twice or the same pattern of colors. It always tends to look different every time you just walk from one room to another, one light source to another, outdoor to indoor, fluorescent to sunlight. It always tends to shift and give you a slightly different look. And that's what's so cool. And $24.99 gets it to you in a $439 size. So it's yellow diamond time. And it's kind of a bittersweet moment because I feel like the amount of times I'm going to get to be able to say those words is limited. And that's sad because we have shown you for the better part of 6 years now, because again, when I started here many, many years ago, we did not have yellow diamonds. We didn't have pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, green diamonds, blue diamonds, chameleon diamonds, none. All it was white diamonds. Can you imagine? And it wasn't until about 6 years, 6.5 years ago that we brought yellow diamonds for the first time. And now, as we're about to welcome in our very last hour of our Thursday night, welcome on in. So glad you're with us. And again, make sure you join me tomorrow for our online-only show. I'm going to be doing the next 2 Fridays with you guys so that we can make some major announcements and let you in on a few very, very important things. And I'll tell you all next week, we're going to be revealing every single show. I'm going to have a major announcement next week. Okay? So every show. That's why I'm with you all the way. The next day off I'm going to get is December 2nd. So I'm going to be with you every single show, God willing. So this is where, again, you got to be with us here in these coming days. But here we are in the last hour of our Thursday, the 21st. So how we're going to celebrate and kick off is with a major yellow diamond deal. And this is going to be 112-6517. There are limited numbers of days that I can talk about yellow diamonds going forward now because we're out of them. Out, done, completely sold out. And we will not be replenishing that yellow diamond inventory for the sole purpose of, have you seen the yellow diamond prices in wholesale? We work with some of the greatest diamond dealers in the world. We have every connection you can have in jewelry and gems and everything to do with jewelry and gems. And yet we cannot bring any more yellow diamonds unless you want to spend about 25, 28 times what you're spending currently. And let's face it, nobody wants to do that. So let's get to our top of the hour special. And again, 1 hour left in the show. So if you have any questions, we still have a few pieces left from our last 2 hours. Can help you with those requests. If there's anything you want us to go skedaddle to the vault, bring it on out, show it to you. We'll do that too. But let's get to our top of the hour. It's our yellow diamond 1 carat here. And sounds like we might be verifying on the tourmaline, that magical color tourmaline. How about this though? 112-6517 starts with a 1 carat oval VS yellow diamond. You don't mind if I come in closer, closer, and closer. Why not? We are not shy. Let's show you the quality of that diamond. Oh, which diamond? Because there's a lot of diamonds to look at there. I'm just talking about the yellow first, but there is plenty to talk about in the white diamonds as well. because this is not just about the center stone. This is a 1 carat oval. First things first, 1 carat's a big size, but it's going to look even larger. So that needs to be said. An oval presents bigger to the eye. You have a carat 73 of white diamonds around it. Oh, be still my heart. This is amazing. It really is. 273 is your total weight here. Every single stone in this piece is a VS diamond. Oh my goodness. And you get, wait for it because you're not even seeing everything yet. There are these really huge round brilliants here. 1 halo, then 2. Then another huge diamond leading down to, look at this, 2 rows on the sides of the band. 2 rows. So you get 2 extra rows on the side. You have an incredible finishing on the inside to make sure that's comfortable for you. And yeah, you put that on every single day of your life. And yes, this is the real deal, natural diamond. I've got to tell you, if you're a new shopper and you're going, oh, look, that's nice. That's yellow diamond. I see those all over the place now, but they're either man-made, lab-grown, totally synthesized, or they're natural from the earth, but they were treated to get their yellow color. None of those apply. Natural, guys. Natural diamond from the earth, not lab-grown. We don't do lab-grown. I hope we never do. I just think there's enough of that out there elsewhere. I think that we should stay in our lane if we can. And as long as we've got diamonds being mined, I hope we'll stay with the quality that's going to give you the best of the best in rare. So this is 173 of VS white diamonds all the way around it. I would say that's a classic. Yes, it's a big ring overall. Yes, it's a lot of diamond weight overall. But I would say the design element is keeping it really classic so that everybody could wear it as long as you like a lot of jewelry, as long as you like a lot of wow. This is going to be just for you. Now, it's a 273 total weight, we know. It's got this whole $18,999 price tag thing going on. I want to try and get away from that. It is our top of the hour. It's one of our last yellow diamonds. I mean, obviously we have a few made up that have been on the air that maybe haven't found their homes yet. Okay, we can bring those back. But as far as what's new, what's updated, what's the latest and greatest, you're looking at it. And it's right here, and that's the problem, is they've already extended up in price a little bit from where we're used to. That's natural, of course, and I don't mean the stone is natural. That's a natural progression of when a stone is really rare, when a big mining venture like the Argyle mine, which was the #1 producer of colored diamonds in the world, mined out several years ago. So everybody's fighting over the same material worldwide. And trust me, you and I aren't the only ones that like our fancy diamonds. There's a lot of people, royalty included, multi-billionaires included, that are collecting these stones as the way that they're actually amassing wealth is through natural gems, natural diamonds like this. I like it because it's pretty to wear. But hey, at the end of the day, it's worth something too. And I could at any moment turn around and sell it for more than I paid. That's a fact. And I'm not here to give investment advice. My goodness, I'm not a financial advisor. This, I think, is a lot more fun. But I will say it is nice to know, right? I just think that I've purchased pieces here at TVON, all of which, including just plain gold pieces like my signet ring, that have all increased in value as I've worn them and as I've owned them, because just what the metals market is doing, right? What the diamond market is doing, what the colored stone market is doing. $18,999 you do not pay. We're going to go ahead. Now, I'm kind of in a dilemma here because I'm looking at my lowest price would still be to knock $10,000 off, which is no small feat. I love the idea of saving you $10,000. But that still puts it at $89.99. And if I know you on a Thursday night and you know me on a Thursday night, that's not something that either of us are super excited about yet. But the way I get around that would be the auction, and the auctions haven't been working either. So what is one to do? Well, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do the auction because I want to get away from $89.99. I hope you don't mind. But we're going to start really, really low. And this is last hour. So naturally on a weeknight, the audience tends to dwindle a little bit. That means that's helpful to you who might want to participate, because this ring I'm going to try on is not going to be $89.99 or anywhere close. Come on in. Oh, can you imagine in the next coming days? Now, depending on what gold color you need. Oh, never mind. We can't change the gold color. It stays as is. So all we need to know is your size. Most of you, and I speak on just based, I know weather's getting weird. There's going to be some weird weather across the country, and I know our shipping partners have to deal with that. But I'm thinking most of you, depending on where you live and what your weather's like, if you were to get this tonight, you'd probably, and I can't make any guarantees, but you'd probably be wearing it by Thanksgiving dinner. Think about that. In your size, think about that. When you're giving the toast before the meal begins, and hopefully you're doing it on the early side so you can watch us after the meal is over, right? Hang out with us and see what kind of jewelry's going on Turkey Day. But this is one of those pieces where, can you imagine? Raise a glass wearing that piece? Yes. Oh, good, from earlier. Who got the Alexandrite round? I love Kathy in Buffalo. And is that in New York, I imagine? That Buffalo? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Kathy, well, you know what? I'm saving a lot of money, too. That's how you have to look at it. You have to look at it. You're a smart shopper, and if you're shopping here, you're saving money, too. And you're helping support your girl. And you know what? Pina's got to eat, too, right? Well, after the vet bills today, yeah, I might have to work a few extra shifts, more than just Friday. But anyway, she's okay. She's okay, and as long as she's okay, I'm okay. So that's how it works. She gets good care. But that's where I spent my day today. But anyway, that's beside the point. Here we go. I'm ready. Let's help you. Thank you, Kathy. Enjoy that piece. We'll have it right out. Was it New York? Okay. We'll have it right out to New York. Enjoy it. It's one of my favorites of the night. So, Kathy, thank you so much and enjoy it. And happy holidays. Happy early Thanksgiving to all of you. Let's go ahead and get this one down. We got to get rid of $89.99. We're scaring people, Tony. Let's not do $8,000. I'm going to start an auction. We're going to see if I can make an auction work. Haven't had that happen in several weeks, but let's see if we can maybe kind of flip the script here. 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5, 4,000. 273 in diamonds. Stays as is, meaning just got a little yellow gold, it's got some white gold. It's really going to go with everything. It's not going to be $4,000 to open. Check this out. We're going better, and it's not going to be $4,000 or, well, here's what I can do. $10 increments, yes. Out to you quickly so that hopefully you got this for all those holiday occasions, parties, get-togethers, soirees, and that's going to make you feel extra special fancy. Forget about the new dress. Wear the same dress from last year and dress it up with some different jewelry. That is, because trust me, the dresses come and go. The styles come and go. The shoes and the bags, they come and go. The jewelry is forever. The diamonds are forever. And nobody's got what we've got when it comes to yellow and white diamonds, and it's not going to be $4,000. Let's make it easy, $3,500 to start for $273 in amazing diamonds. Every which one, by the way, including the yellow center, all VS, can't spot an inclusion even when we're up close and zoomed in like we are. Can't find an inclusion. Look at those price drops from $19,000 to $9,000 to a mere fraction. Actually, let's do this. Let's take it to a true fraction of $9,000 because we know that's a prime number. So let's make sure this is easy. How about 35, 34, 33, 32, 31 out the window? That's why I got a window after all, right? We got to make sure that these prices go out the window here, save you money. That's what it's all about. And these are the investments into pieces you will have and love forever. And it's such a little price to pay when you've got so much savings here, but also pieces that really are timeless. There are always those pieces that kind of even, yes, jewelry pieces that come and go from our collection, but pieces like this only gaining in popularity. It's not 31. Let's go $3,000 to start. We don't see this anymore. One middle stone that is 1 carat exactly, 273 overall. And I know there are new shoppers every day who are probably going, oh my goodness, look at that. They're showing a big synthetic stone. Those are one of those, we don't do lab grown, and I gotta say, our prices will beat the lab grown prices. And there are lab grown yellows now, and there are lab grown pinks, and there are lab grown, you name it. There's lab grown everything now. It's scary, it's taken over the world. We are still here to bring you what at the end of the day is going to have some real value. And again, because I get it, people, the lab grown industry is growing so quickly because it affords people the opportunity to purchase what they wouldn't normally be able to. We are the exception though. We're still bringing the natural goods, the best of the best, but for less than what you pay for lab grown. It's true. Mark my words, this is what we're gonna do. It's not even $3,000. I refuse to have no open on our yellow diamond here tonight. That cannot happen. So we're gonna take it even lower because I can. Well, yeah, technically I can. I've got the microphone and I've got the power, and we've got 48 minutes left of airtime. So let's make it happen. And if you're already thinking about it, well, things are about to get a lot more affordable and a lot easier, and it's not going to be $3,000, and this does not happen. And yellow diamonds are going up, not down in value. And this certainly, it's not no easier to get. Even for us, who's got every connection in the world to jewelry and gems, there is. Nobody can do what we do. And we're about to make this even less than $3,000 to start. And one of the highest end mountings we bring, that is not a 1 carat diamond weight around it. You got almost 2 carats in the VS white diamonds as well, which are all those round brilliants, and it's not going to be $3,000. How about $2,900? This is $273. We're now really, really, really low. And here's your chance to pick it up. And we're looking for $2,900 to get it started. No. Okay, let's go even lower. But it's last call, and I don't know what it is about this auction format, but we had one other piece today that mysteriously stuck around. It was also up for auction. It was a Diaspore. And here's the deal. This one is even more magical. I would say, well, there's something that we all understand about diamonds and colors of diamonds and the need and the want and the major, major moment they're having that will not go away. That's only going to continue to be the trend towards, we've all got white diamonds. I think this is the way you even upgrade to, maybe you wear it on certain days as an alternative to a wedding set. Maybe you put the white diamond on the shelf for a couple of days and switch it out. Nothing that says you can't do that. Or just the most amazing right-hand ring ever, and it's not going to be $2,900. I don't know what's going on out there, but I'm going to give it one last shot, because every single dollar we go down is saving you more on something that already was a savings there, and now look where we are, and we never see this happen. I mean, you guys watch the show, you know the yellow diamonds have come down to next to nothing. What used to be something I could bring you regularly now does not happen. That will be the new trend going forward, where we don't have any more of the 1 carat yellow diamonds. As you continue to pick them up, we cannot replenish our inventory. And that's too bad, because you've relied on us for years. And I think as this holiday season gets in full swing, we're going to get more and more of those requests and more of those questions. Where are the yellow diamonds? That's what I'm ready for now. I'm ready to gift it. I'm ready to shop for myself. This is your call to get on the lines. I'm going to do it for $2,800. It's my last final offer, and we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. And this may be, listen, it's an auction that's live. It's obviously a little later on a Thursday, when for months and months now we haven't had most of our viewers on these weeknights. So it's a really good time to be doing auctions. It's probably the reason we don't have the open yet, and we don't have calls backed up from here all the way across the country. But this is where you can just get a value. $2,800. Let's give it 60 seconds, and then we'll move along or we'll sell it. One or the other, but it's got to get a home, and that's for sure. And that price tag cannot be topped. Cannot be beat. So what we'll do is a recap, because that's my final item of the night that I have to show you. Besides, oh no, we have Savorite earrings. I'm going to get to my Savorite earrings. And then we have a couple Tanzanites, blue wing block Ds. Some of the bigger stones are here. And any questions you have on anything you saw earlier, well, that's something we can be bringing out for you as well. But it's our last call. Right now, 30 seconds on that yellow diamond, and one more time on the hand. I don't know, these are the classic styles. So I think usually there are pieces that we go a little wild on, where we get wild and crazy and do all these, cool things that might appeal to 1 out of 1,000 people. And then there are pieces that are more classic, which tend to work for just about every jewelry lover. Now, within reason, because this is obviously a larger ring, as you see there, and we have no open at 28. Well, we'll move on. 2 seconds. And here's what we're going to do. We have a whole box of jewelry here that I'm going to bring out, so we can go ahead and take requests if you have them. And then I'm going to show you, we'll line up some blue wings, and you can tell me if you're interested in any of our big blue wings that we have. After, of course, the Savorites come out to play. Got a pair of Savorite earrings that are kind of unique and specialty, so we'll show those. And I don't know, auction night is not happening. So here's what we'll do. I'll move on, but first call, you know what, I want to make sure, this is just my thinking on this, is that there's probably somebody out there who's thinking about it pretty seriously. If that is you, I'm going to take away the competition of the auction, and we'll take away I mean, we spent all this time on it, right? I've been on this for 16 minutes. That's about 15 minutes more than I want to be on an item. So here's what I'll do, just so that it's not a complete waste of time. If anybody would like it and just like to try it, here's the deal, and this is my proposition to you. Let me send it to you. Let me size it in your size. Let me ship it to your doorstep for free. Let me get it to you in the next couple of days, and then you decide. You decide. It's a charge on the card, and to be honest, let's be real. Most sterling silver jewelry is going to cost you more in a retail store these days. And you would add a zero and still not have enough to suffice to buy you a yellow diamond in natural variety of any significant size out there. So when you're shopping yellow diamonds, this is straight up value. I'm in the jewelry business much more than just standing here on TV talking about TVON stuff, okay? When you're in the jewelry business, it's a small world and everybody's connected. And we usually are not one-dimensional or single-faceted people in the jewelry business. We do a lot. And I'm as involved in the couture world as I am in the demi-fine as I am at TVON here. I've been in this business a long time, my entire adult life. So here's the thing that I would remind you of. There is just nothing that can be done like this. And if anybody would like to try it and challenge us, and let me at least, I'm speaking mostly to the new shoppers here that may not have experienced our jewelry thus far, let me send it to your home for you to try on, you to feel, you to look at, maybe even take it to your jeweler and ask them what the replacement value is. Go take it to the local jeweler you've been going to for years and years and, you know, to replace watch batteries and do your sizing and repairs, and ask them to make you the identical ring and see what they say. Because that's really a true assessment. I advise doing that on any piece of jewelry. If you want a real, true, accurate idea of what your piece should cost, go into a trusted jeweler, take in the ring, don't give it to them overnight, just have them evaluate it. Here are the carat weights, don't tell them what you paid or where you bought it, because then things get weird, right? Because they're mad you didn't shop with them. I mean, we know how that works. This is what you do. Say how much to make the same ring. That's it. They're probably going to tell you they can't get a 1 carat yellow diamond. We don't have to do that here tonight. We can give you the greatest value. We know that for a fact, and it's $27.99. If anybody would like it, we'll get rid of the auction for whatever reason. That auction is scaring people. So we'll make this even easier, and I'll discount it even further than the open to make this as simple, because here's the deal. I can't leave it here. We can't just have it sit here. 27, come on over and take a look. I know, I probably put Tony to sleep there. I know. He's like, don't hurt me like this. It's late. But that is what I know. And he's like, and I already got to deal with you for like all the way till December 2nd. Yes, you do. But this is the thing, $27.99. That piece needs a home. You don't start giving away yellow diamonds and have them sit here. We can leave tourmalines and diaspores and the big ruby. Yellow diamond, with the demand it's getting across the industry right now, across the world, with billionaires and millionaires and tech giants and royalty and all the big major everybody's trying to collect the yellow diamonds and the natural material, and here it is for $27.99. Take it. We've got the Savorite earrings coming up. You'll have to tell me if there's anything else you want to see. Otherwise, we'll maybe sign off a little early tonight. Who knows? You got to tell me if there's anything you want to see tonight before we go. Anything we can recap. Maybe it's a big opal pendant you want. Maybe we have, oh, there's a gents emerald here. I know Daryl had a request last night for a gents emerald. He didn't like the one we brought out. I do have a different one tonight. I have a Paraiba gents ring, so got some options here, but that's the yellow diamond somebody needs to get. First caller, $27.99. Let's show you the Savorite earrings on the way. These are kind of fun. It's a little unique. Now, there's a lot of ways to get green gem material, like a bunch. I could sit here and name dozens, but this is one of the rarest out there, and look at that. It's emerald cut material. 112-6606. is the item number. Take a look at the Savorite emerald cuts that are matched up in a pair with a hoop. We're not done, are we? You guys aren't done shopping yet, are we? Okay, we have 40 minutes left. And just whenever you get a chance, please. Here's our Savorite. What do I have for carat weight here? It's 112-6606. It's 80 points in emerald cuts, 40 points each, 62 points in diamonds. Starts with a hoop. They click closed, and then you get the drop with the halo all the way around it. Now that's a vivid bright green. My beef with Savorites, I've kind of been a Savorite hater. I hate to say it, it sounds terrible. I'm usually not into Savorites because usually they look like onyx. I do not want my Savorite to look like onyx, and I do not want it to look like black diamonds. And most Savorites, they do. They don't give vibrant, bright greens. I know I'm a little bit of just spoiled, but I want my Savorites to look like emeralds. I want my Savorites to be clean. I want them to be bright. I want them to be glowing. That's what these stones do. I know we love it because it's rare, but hey, we also love it because that quality you're seeing, those are spot on. They're exactly what you want them to be, what most Savorites never do. Here's the deal. We're going to auction them off after all this, and clearly I want to make sure we can still do an auction. Otherwise, I'll abandon them completely, and if we don't get this to work, then I will never do one again. But I think if I take this Wowza, if I take a $69.99 earring, no one's going to pay that tonight. I still have a yellow diamond sitting here for $27.99. So I think it's fair to say I lost my audience. And you know what? That's okay. But for those of you that are still going, no, I'm here. I'm here, just give me something great. Give me something ridiculous. Go ahead and give me one of those low, low classics. Here it is, first collar. You know what? Forget the auction. They don't work. They don't work. Here's what I'll do. I was going to start these at $3,000. I'm not going to do that. I was going to start them at $25. I'm not going to do you want them? Go ahead. You can say sold whenever you want. You can change the gold color if you want to as well. Do you want the yellow diamond? Somebody needs that yellow diamond. I'm not giving up. I will keep showing that yellow diamond till the very end of the night. Because the reality is, I'm not leaving early. Can't do that. So here's the deal. Instead of $2,000, instead of $19.99, you want me to try one on, I'm sure, because I always do. So let's do that real quick, show you the length that they gave you from a distance with the ruler, and then pop one on the ear. I love that they're not too oversized. These are going to be 3 inches in length. They're about, look at that, they're about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I love that even when the hoop at top is still, you still get a little bit of drop and dangle and a little bit of movement from the stones with their halo. And they're so easy, guys. You can put them on. I'm putting them on with 2 fingers and no mirror. How's that sound? I just put one on, and granted, I'm a professional. But look at this. I mean, it's on. I mean, I am a professional jewelry model. So there they are. So you see right there, I put those on with literally, I just put them on with 2 fingers. And you don't need a mirror. Straight post, clicks in closed, easy peasy, no problem. But there's that bright green we love to see. And they're not $19.99 either because they're still here. We're not leaving anything for the rest of the night, that's for sure. And we're still awaiting that yellow diamond to get its home at $27.99, and back to the wheel we'll go. And here's what I'll do. Instead of $19.99, I'll make them $999. I'm here to move them. They have got to go. And Savorite in an earring, I can probably count on one hand the number of times in 23 years of doing this almost every day that I've had a Savorite in an earring. And this is not a stud, it's the drop. It's the drop, and they're not ovals. They're emerald cuts, diamonds all the way around them. That is outstanding. But it's also last call at $9.99. How can I help you, Wayne? Yes, are you talking about the round with the pink diamonds? Sure. From earlier, you got it. Round Mandarin, pink diamonds and white diamonds coming right up. Oh no. $9.99, they're still here. Okay, let's do this. Mandarin Garnet recap, 112-5135, coming up. Let's get to it. Those, yep, they're here. Take a look at this round Mandarin with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds, double halo. I love the bright neon and the orange, the softness of the pink, but they're really good pink diamonds, but it's still a pastel compared to the neon brights of the Mandarin. And white diamonds around it, that's 34 plus 8. In my math, that's 42 points. And that's a large, large double halo. But it's the way we got there. It's the pink diamonds and the natural pinks, then the white diamonds to add some contrast to that. We'll come in closer. Look at this 60-pointer. I got this one down to 888 earlier tonight. And luckily, we've got someone thinking about it now, so hopefully it gets a home. And that's the idea. Let me flash this. We've got the beautiful opal pendant that we haven't seen anything like this in a while. And it comes with this gorgeous chain. Let's start with it on the hand here. And those Savorite drop earrings are still here. Now, if anybody wants a big, this looks like an estate piece, but it's not. We don't sell used jewelry. I love that because I would really, I would struggle with that, to be honest with you guys, because the problem is I don't like used pieces that much. I mean, I don't like to have to deal with conditions where it's like, oh, well, it's really beat up or it's really kind of great condition or good condition or fair condition. I want it to be pristine. And that's what we have with this gorgeous opal. This one's a mega piece. And let me move my earrings aside. We'll make room for 112-6138. This is the 18-karat gold pendant and gold chain. And yes, that's a roll-a-link chain, and it's quite lengthy. And it's a 1051 Australian black opal. Are you kidding me? Look at all the colors. And I know this is not the best look at it because in regular lighting at home, it's going to look a lot better. But it's 112-6138. I don't know if it's ever been on the air before. But I know this. I'm glad I'm showing it to you now because I'm going to make this pennies on the dollar where it should have been. And it's 6138. And it's our 18-karat all yellow. I know you can tell because you can tell 18 karat by the richness of it. You can easily tell. And it's our 18-point diamond weight. So it lets it be about the opal more than the diamonds. And then you have this great ribbon style effect that happens where there's still diamonds in the pave of the bale, still diamonds wrapping around the underside. Let's take a look because you're probably thinking that's a doublet. That's a triplet. Well, FYI, we don't do doublets or triplets here either. So no faux stones, no synthetic stones, and no doublets or triplets in our opals. It's all solid natural through and through. And it comes with the chain. So you don't have to worry about, do you have the right chain? Of course you do, because it's coming with it for free when this is a chain that could easily be $800, and this is why. It's got an 18-inch length. It's a lobster, or rather a spring ring closure, and it's a Rolo link. So I want to show you a couple things like the length measurement, and also we'll show you on the neckline so you can get the best look at it, at least possible here. And this is what it's going to be lengthwise. That's going to measure at about 1.5 inches, top to bottom, for just the pendant. Of course, this chain, now you can always remove this chain and use a different one. If you'd like to, that's no problem either, but that's what it looks like from, oh yeah, look at those. It's kind of amazing how opals, they tend to be a bit chameleon-like, where they tend to pick up the colors you're wearing, and that's why I love wearing a good opal, at least a good opal that's got all the colors to begin with, because most opals don't. They have blues and greens and that's it. Or they're colorless and that's it. This one's got bright yellows, bright oranges, purples, you name it, it's all there. The entire color wheel is represented in that opal. That's what it looks like from a distance. Here it is again up close, and it's no longer $12,999. We'll take it on down. One caller gets it, and boy, that's a good looking opal. Red, yellow, always the toughest colors to get in an opal. This one's got it in spades. And it's not going to be 12,000 or 10 or 9 or 8 or 7 or 6 or 5. We got to move jewelry. We have 30 minutes to do it. So the question becomes, who's our opal collector out there tonight? And look at how that changes. It goes from mostly yellow to mostly red to purples to blues to even aqua turquoise colors are coming through. It's not 59, 49, 39, all 18 karat solid, chain comes with it. Here's what I'll do. I'll make it $2,999 and that'll be gone in a hurry. Who was shopping over there weighing with you? Amelia? Was it Amelia with an A? Thank you, Amelia. Enjoy. And then we will talk a couple last call pieces we have. We've got a great looking zircon necklace. It's with a pink zircon. Still have a green zircon ring if anybody's interested. We still have a blue zircon, actually a big one, an 8 karat pluser on a blue zircon pear shape. So you name it, we got it. Look at that though, $29.99 for that piece. Who's gonna get it? Giveaway. And by the way, the Savorite earrings for $9.99 are still here. Go figure that out. I can't. I'm perplexed. You guys have thrown me for a loop tonight, but here we go. Last call on the show. So here's what I'm thinking. We got the opal maybe going out. We'll see who's got that one. That is a beautiful stone, and it's gone. Congratulations. Just one last look at those Savorite earrings, just because I am just shameful about making sure that price means they should go. That's one. Here's the other, 6606. It's 14 karat white, yellow, or rose gold. Don't be intimidated by the yellow. You can have the white or the rose if you prefer, but that was a $9.99 Savorite. Hoop to start, drop second. Go ahead and grab them. Those are still here, and let me know, Tim, when you know who got that great opal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $29.99 is pretty amazing on that one. And then let's do this. I've got the prettiest piece in diamonds. It kind of reminds me of an eagle or a bird, but almost like angel wings at the same time, and it's a full necklace. Let's show this one to you. I'm going to show it up close here first. We'll move those aside. Here's the necklace that I have one of. Oh, how pretty. With these baguettes and rounds together. It's 1118585. There's a last call on this one. It's 18 karat solid white gold. It gives you a diamond weight that has 14 points in baguettes and 25 points in the rounds. So 39 points overall. And all in an adjustable chain that has a lobster claw, and it's going to be 16, 17, and 18 inches. But I want to show you a couple of different angles here, or rather 16 and 18 only. Yes, that is correct, 16 and 18. So I'll show you the two lengths on the neckline that you're going to be able to rest it as, but this is one only in the white gold. Haven't seen too many all diamond pieces, we really don't. And here's that adjustability. So you see there's one O-ring here, that's 16, the other's 18, but what a diamond cutting on that chain. Here's what it looks like on the neckline. This is 16 on me. 16 sits right about here. 18 sits right down here. So that's a perfect, if you ask me, great way to fill in any neckline. Looks really good like that, and we're going to show you again up close. Baguettes and rounds together. One collar takes it. Used to be $19.99. We'll change that up. And this one, kind of right, kind of like eagle-like, but really looks from a distance like that's one big individual pear shape, but it's again made of baguettes and rounds. Illusion setting. How about less than $9.99? Less than $8.99. One collar, great gift. I love a necklace as a gift because you're giving the full complete piece, and it's only $888 if you'd like to get it, and that's one only. And with those O-rings, you're ensured that it's always going to stay centered on the neckline. It never flips or turns. You're never without looking at diamonds straight up and straight forward. That's beautiful too, and that's $888, one only there. So last call. Don't forget about the yellow diamond piece, which is $27.99. Still have a few moments left, 27 minutes to get you in on anything. Make requests if you have them. This one's only $888, and that should go. I love that it looks a little bit elevated with the marquise cuts that you have. Again, no marquise in the piece, but the way the baguettes and the rounds are formed, they're meant to look a little bit like a pear shape in the middle and marquise cuts on the side. So that's a special illusion style. Here we go with a Tanzanite. Big time emerald cut. I flashed this earlier. Here it is. Let's show it in full. And it's one of our best. 112-4188. Coming up right now. Savorite earrings in yellow diamond, still here. That white diamond necklace we just had, still here. This one, though, is big time. Great value coming your way. One of our very, very best is the Museum Reserve 9 carat exactly. It's actually a 9 carat even. And it's also 22 points. And oh, you know what? Let me see here. Never mind. I've got the wrong number. I'm going to switch up my emerald cuts because I have two that look identical in the picture at least. Do you guys think so? They look pretty identical. What do you guys think? So those look pretty similar, right? I mean, there they are. So we have two. So I'll show you both. So 14,000. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow out all those prices because there's a lot of prices and a lot of markdowns. I'm going to do something crazy. You tell me, do you want this one? Now, there's very little decipherable difference here. I can barely tell which is which. This one has the more striped effect. That's the 9 carat. So that's 4188. If you want the left side is going to be the 1033. They're so different in price, and the diamond weights are almost the same. I mean, I'm a little perplexed here. The big stone, unbelievably priced. That's the 10 carat 33 here. But the 9 carat, oh my goodness, is thousands and thousands less. Here's the deal, $14,999. Let's take it away for a moment and show you what I think has the better everything. The better look, the better shape, the better reds. So yes, this is, I can't believe it, 4188. Seriously, better stone, thousands less, not 15,000. And I know what I'm supposed to do here. It says $49.99. I'm not doing that. And look at the reds straight up. I'm not having to move it, tilt it, angle it. It's just showing up and showing off. And what this is on the sides, there's pave rows. So it's actually 4 rows, but they graduate from larger to smaller. I mean, really pretty. Angling right up. And then this stone, not $49.99. Nope, not $39.99. There goes that. We're going to take this even lower right now. What can I say? It's one of those miracle values. And it's going to be unbelievably affordable. One of our best on Museum Reserve. And look at the reds, and it's through and through. You always know when you got a really good emerald cut versus the best emerald cut. The best emerald cuts are going to have the same color on the very center as it does all the way to the very, very outside. That's what this has. And it's not even $39.99. Oh, this is going to go so quickly. 9 carat Museum Reserve, nothing else like it. I hope you can get it, especially if you love an emerald cut. They're so pristine. They're so elegant. They're elongating, but they're easy to wear. It's still an easy way to wear a big size like a 9 carat. Look at this on the hand, which I'm going to do next. And we'll show you how we can make this uber affordable and not $39 or $38. It's not even $38.88. Look at that color. All the way through. We're already verifying on this one, no surprise. My other one that's 1 carat larger is 15 grand. I'd rather get you a better value on this one here and not even $3,800. It's $37.99. That's it, first caller. Go for it. The reds are there. And that comes down to $422 a carat. Museum Reserve. It sure is. Look what that does. Blinding lights of color. And we'll probably just skip the 10 karat 33 and let that be on another day. 15,000, no. Let's just make them all affordable. $37.99. You know what else is here? It's one of my favorite pieces to show, because this looks like what I've been shopping for in real life all the time that we rarely see. A lot of gold. This is in a necklace, and it's 112-1763. Here's the thing. I don't have a length here, and I think, if my memory serves, I think it's 22 inches of solid gold curb link. Let me double check that, because the beauty of it is you can adjust it, and you can make it a choker, and you can make it longer, and that gives you a ton of versatility. "20 inches in total length." Let me show you what we have here. 20 inches maximum in a curb link style necklace. Have you ever seen this? Because I know it's only been on a couple of times. And it gives you the look of a big diamond solitaire in the center, but the truth is you don't even need to wear it like that. You can wear it however you want. This is solid 14 karat gold. And it's 23 points in diamonds in that center cluster of rounds. It's a diamond cut curb link. And what is she always trying to figure out, guys? Anything I can address? Anything I can help with? Oh, she needs an emerald pendant? A pear shape only. Oh, that's tricky. Wait a minute. We did have one the other day, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she missed out. Okay. We'll have to probably try to make it again. If you want to just jot down her information for me, I can let her know when we have something for her. Okay. So this is our 23 points in the gold. It's a curb link style necklace. Now, it's got what we call the extender chain. But you know what? You can make it as short as you want, because you can link it up to any of those curb links at all. You don't need to use the extender chain. So let me show it to you, because it's going to be a choker all the way to a 20-inch necklace. Let me show it to you on to give you some perspective here of what that's going to look like. And now, reminder, when you put these on, because I wear a piece like this every single day with an emerald, and you want to make sure that the curb link, just before you actually fasten it, just make sure your curb link is flat, so that it will sit properly, so that it doesn't, twist and turn. Not that it's a problem. If it does, it's still beautiful, and that's what most necklaces do. But if you want it to sit flat like you see it here, just pay attention to kind of making sure it's not all twisted when you put it on. Then you're gonna have that great flat link the way it's gonna sit on the neckline. So you could wear it up here. Sometimes I do that with mine. If you wanna layer it, stack it, you can wear it as an actual choker length, which is like, on me, it's like a 13-inch. Or you can wear it longer, all the way to 20, which hits me right about there. So you have a lot of flexibility on this necklace, because remember, you use any of those links at all with that lobster claw closure. Let's show it up close, though. So I want you to see the diamonds. The diamonds are also lovely, and it's a big cluster of round brilliance, so you see them there. And that may or may not sit on its own here, but taking a look at least at the diamonds there for you. And it's our last one, and it's solid gold. And I mean solid. That's not a hollow link. It's solid all the way around. It could be men's or ladies, and it's a huge value, and it's under $2,000. I made one of these back. It was a really, really, really long time ago, like as in May of this year, okay? Not 20 years ago when I started in jewelry, or 23 years ago where gold was cheap. I never even had to talk about gold. When I started in this industry, gold was so cheap, we never talked about it. It was used with everything, and we could go all out. Now with gold closer to $3,000 an ounce, these necklaces are really tough to make affordable, because it's a lot of solid gold. You have 14 grams in the chain link. It's the curb link, which is the hottest thing going. If you have any of my links collection, this is a great necklace to go with it, but it's also holiday gifting, because it's cool and it's on trend. And it looks like you know what you're doing when it comes to jewelry, whether you're wearing it yourself or gifting it to a loved one, and you can stack away. I wear almost the identical. My curb link is just, the only difference is it's an emerald in the middle instead of diamonds. And it's the same gauge curb link. I made it myself. Well, when I say myself, I used my favorite wholesale jeweler downtown who works with a lot of gold. And then I selected my emerald. My emerald was significant because I used the carat weight that was actually meaningful. And I put it together May of this year, so not all that long ago. We're talking about 6 months ago. And it cost me over $6,200 to make that thing. And it wasn't the cost of the emerald, it was the cost of the gold. That was so much money. This one is below $19.99. We're gonna take it a lot lower than that. And let me just scoot this back so it's centered for you. And we're gonna make this a lot better than 19, 18, 17. Come on in, we very rarely do these pieces. And it's not because you don't want them, and it's not because we don't love them. It's because gold in this amount, it's really tough to work with these days, and we've added the diamond cutting, that curb link, and it's only going to be, you know what, skip over $17.77 and $16.99. There's your lobster claw closure. That is, of course, what does 585 mean? It's upside down, I realize, but 585 is another way to say 14K. And I'm gonna make it $1,599 instead. Just let me know who's got it. I know Jason's got his eye on this one, and so does Jess. So that's it, and it's last call, and what a great look. Okay, so that's our last chance. We'll never see that again. That's our last one, last chance, last call. Isn't it beautiful? It's only yellow. Yes, that's a good point. It's only yellow, just the way you see it now. And it looks like it's sold. Just verifying now. We'll see if that indeed is gone. Oh, I like this ring too. Another designer piece. Oh, do we have an indicolite lover out there? I've got a great indicolite pendant, Paraiba pendant. Jess, are you taking this one? This one's sold. Congratulations. Look at this piece. Coming up, rubies, diamonds, gold, all of it. Look at this great bypass style. Item number here is 1125980. Thank you. On the necklace, enjoy. And now, for my next trick, we're going to show you one-of-a-kind ruby emerald combination. It's 5980. It's 18 karat solid gold, stays as is in the yellow. 58-point pear-shaped ruby. Wheel has lost its center. No surprise there. And there's a bezel set ruby with a very large bezel set pear-shaped diamond that is 63 points and another 39 points in diamonds around that. So say hello to over 1 carat in diamonds in total, plus your ruby to add. I like that the one side is mirror finished, the other side is big pave. And I say big pave because those are big round brilliants you have in the pave. And we're gonna make this $39.99 ring a lot more affordable right now. Huge value coming right up. It's not even $39, $29, $19.99. End of the show is here. We have 15 minutes left in our Thursday. And don't forget to join me online tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll see if I'm awake at 5 o'clock Pacific time. It's not usually when I turn on. You know? My body has been turning on for shows at 7 p.m. Pacific for 23 years. So, and now you guys have gotten me to be a morning person. So now I get up at 6 a.m. every day because I have morning shows too on the weekend, right? So I've become a morning person and a night owl all at the same time. It's great for my sleep schedule. It just means you don't sleep at all, which is why, you know, I can't get rid of my laryngitis probably. But anyway, what's that? I don't recommend it. Kids, do not listen to Lolo. It works for Lolo. It won't work for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. But this is where $19.99. No, but I enjoy being a night owl and a morning person. It's so nice. It's just, yeah, you don't miss a thing. No FOMO here. I'm always up. But this is going to be better than $19.99. Just 5 o'clock, I'm not sure. That's usually like sleepy car time. That's when I'm halfway through my car ride and commute. That's usually when I'm just about to nod off, sitting on the 210 after an hour and a half. And then I got another hour to go. That's about that. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But here we go. $19.99 it's not. It's going to be fun. I have not done a show at 5, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I might be a little loopy, but it'll be fun, right? Wayne, are you going to be here on our Friday? Please say yes. Please be here. Are you going to be here? Who's here on Fridays? I don't even know. It's been a while since I've done a Friday. It's been like, I don't know, a year, 2 years, something like that. I used to do them. Who knows, maybe I'll do them again. You know, you never know. I like Friday nights, especially into Saturday morning. We'll go back to like, wouldn't that be fun, hangover Saturday? Oh yeah, but it's not 19. Jess, you're not here. Nope, she's like, I'm out. Yes, I do. Do you want a necklace? I only have a necklace. I don't have a pink zircon ring. I just have a pink zircon necklace. See if that works for them. Otherwise, we can go get a ring. But this one's not 19, 18, 17. It's only $16.99. First caller on that one. And then we have, oh sure, we'll flash the necklace real quick. You know what? Keep them on the line and we'll just show it now. And that way, you know, they can tell me yay or nay. Because otherwise, you know, it's kind of that style where you just never know, right? Look at this. Ooh. And it's in rose gold right now. It's a cushion cut square and it's got diamonds everywhere, including in the chain, left and right, bezel set diamonds. What do we think of that pink zircon necklace? I can make that cheap. I mean, affordable. Right? That's the nice way to say it. $16.99, I got to try this on. Then we're going to hear the verdict. Now they're saying yellow diamond. I don't know. Are we seeing yellow diamond? I don't know. Let me turn it the other direction. I don't see a lot of yellow to that. I mean, yeah, maybe slightly. Yeah, I guess so. Slightly. Why, I missed that. It's a light, what we call canary yellow, right? It's a little lighter yellow. It's got the white diamonds beside it. Yeah. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And then $16.99. So can we show that pink zircon necklace? Might as well. I bet you somebody's going to like it. Let's show it on the hand here. It's going to be 112, 63.56. And here it is. That is a pink zircon square cushion. And now you see it on the hand, so you see that that's a sizable piece in the center, but then it also has those diamonds about 1.5 inches away from center. Those will be the bezel sets. Now you can choose your rose, your white, or your yellow, so please feel free. 63.56 is the number, and it's going to be our 218. 218 on the pinky, purpley red. It's kind of got a bunch of colors, jewel tones coming together, and it's a lot of flash because it's a zircon. And the diamond weight is 64 points. And here it is with the adjustability. Check this out because it's got the 3 O-rings. It's going to make it 16, 17, 18, and a premium lobster claw. Lobsters aren't just premium in the restaurants at market price. They're premium in closures and clasps as well because spring rings are a lot easier and more affordable. This is a higher end. And we're going to make the $29.99 necklace only $9.99 for the end of the show because we're there. We've got 11 minutes left. And that is one fabulous, fabulous necklace for under $1,000. $9.99 and a good size zircon. It's not just yellow gold actually because this one's the rose gold. So that's a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and take it on over the neckline so you can see the size perspective from there. But it's actually in rose gold now, but it can be done in any gold color because we usually do. We've seen our pink zircons in a variety of different gold colors from yellow to white to rose, and they always look good. So whatever your preference happens to be, we're going to make sure that it's made to order for you. And rose gold's already ready. So if you'd like that one, what's that? Thank you. All right, so it sounds like this one may be going out, $9.99. Let's do this. We'll take it one time close up. Isn't that pretty? It's like the grand reveal. I love the big diamonds individually throughout the piece. Almost looks lacy, doesn't it? Square, but at an angle. That one is gone. What else? Coming up. Oh, do you want to see an under $400 carat Tanzanite? I have one. And those are very important. Uh-oh, it's got little something, smudgies. It's item number 1116418. It's our 11 carat, 60 or 80, I can't tell. There's a line right through it. Looks like 1160, 80, okay. 1180, 14K, white gold. Stays in the white gold. Guess what's on the side? We're going to turn it all the way to the side so you can see those heart-shaped diamonds. They're big ones. And they're almost a quarter carat. There's 48 points in total, so you get almost a quarter carat in each heart-shaped diamond. Love that. And we only have this one. And I already gave away the price tag. Well, not fully, but the fact that it's going to be under $400 a carat makes it a winner. This is our 11 carat 80 stone. Those are huge heart-shaped white diamonds. You take it just for the heart shapes if you want, because that would be a steal. It's actually $46.99. That comes down to $398 a carat. If we exclude and don't even consider the 48 points of 2 big heart-shaped white diamonds. Jason, who was shopping over there with you? Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Jess, who was shopping with you over there? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Sandra. Let's talk about, maybe we have time for 3 more items maybe. I do happen to have a coral necklace that I think is just designer gorgeous. I'm going to flash it. This one's not going to last very long because it's a coral in a 10 millimeter round with diamonds in a bit of a lariat style. This is so pretty, and it's only in yellow gold, so let's make this simple and easy. Here's what it looks like. It's another necklace for you. We just had our other necklace go very quickly. This is a necklace that will also go quickly, 112-0121, and it's our 10 millimeter completely round. This is not a cabochon where it's flat on the back and domed in the front. It's actually a round, and it's a 10 millimeter size, and it's got diamonds that hold it. These are like cylinders that are rimmed in diamonds. I love the oval shaped bail. It, by the way, does not adjust, so you can't cinch this in or out. It's always going to stay, which makes it so easy, because lariats otherwise, they're always moving, and they're never staying where you want them to stay. What if we just make this entire necklace, which has this great, it's a spring ring closure, and it looks like, I think this is the one that's 18 plus the drop, or is it 16 plus the drop? Let me do a quick measurement here for you since it's not listed, and then we'll show it on the neckline just so that I can get you an idea of how lengthy this is. Okay, this is the 16 inch and then the drop. So 16, here's why. You've got such a length like this, that's where it's going to sit on the neckline. And then it sits just like so. So that's a beautiful look. The piece is $299. And it's unique and designer and beautiful, and maybe that's going to be a giftable. And this one, this will adjust not here, but it'll adjust a little bit there. So you can see I got it a little off center, but when that sits evenly, you have exactly the same amount of chain on each of the sides there, and that's going to be in the beautiful oval bail. I love that those are diamonds that are right there in that almost bail, if you will, and then what's holding the round coral. It's $299, and it looks like we have two available, but they're both in yellow gold, so even if you want to get two, let's say one for you and one for a gift, you go for it. You can do that, but let me know, Tim, I think you've got the first one, both in yellow gold. We do have one left. So one gone, one left, $299. Amazing value, and that's where it's going to sit. But you want it to be a little bit shorter, I think, because you have a longer length at about 1.5 inches from the drop, and that's what creates that great Y style. Again, lariat would imply that it moves and adjusts. This does not change. So this stays where it is, which just makes it simple and easy and straightforward. Always keeps that 10 millimeter coral facing up front. Always gets you the diamonds also up front. I guess if you wanted to turn it around, well, look at what you can do. Different look. You can turn it around and then poof, no diamonds, just gold. So I think Wayne's got our last one there. That's going to be it at $299. So two ways to wear it even. So yes, gold or diamonds. Thank you, that's sold out. We'll go back to our wheel and look at our Tanzanite. I'm going to end the show on the yellow diamond because I am still not convinced that there isn't somebody out there tonight that needs to have this yellow diamond, which is, I think, our best value of the night, and it's still here. 112-65-17 is your last look. We have 5 minutes left in our broadcast for this Thursday. Reminder, tomorrow night is Friday. We are here. It's an online-only broadcast. And there's a very important reason why I'm doing the next 2 Fridays, and you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out. So big announcement tomorrow, and it'll happen right at the top of the show. So even if you want to check in with me, please do. 5 o'clock Pacific, that's 7 o'clock Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you're going, how the heck do I watch an online-only show? That sounds complicated. It's really not. If you have a phone or a computer or anything that connects to the World Wide Web, you can go to our Facebook page. You can just search TVON, TVON, on Facebook and go to the TVON Facebook page, and we live broadcast there during the show. You can go to youtube.com, search TVON Fine Jewelry. The live broadcast will come up. Or it's really simple to go to our website, tvon.com, and you can go scroll down and check out the live feed there. So 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central Time, and then 8 p.m. Did I say, yes, 8 p.m. I'm not used to saying those times. And we'll have fun together tomorrow night for our Friday night. And then I'll see you on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday we're off, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the next Friday too, which is Black Friday. I'll see you on Thanksgiving. So yes, I'll be with you until December 2nd. So all of that, join me. Here we go. Online only tomorrow, tvon.com, Facebook or YouTube. Join us. But this is going to be, and you know there's going to be some special things I'm doing for my first and only, well, my first of what will be 2 online shows. So I feel like I'm going to be like let loose, like anything goes, right? The FCC doesn't watch those shows, right? Do I have like full, like no reins, no nothing? Yeah, like no holds barred, right? No rules. I mean, what are the rules for online show? I've never done an online show before. I don't know. So it's going to be fun. I'll tell you that. It's going to be fun. And this is our yellow diamond, our 1 carat VS stone in the middle with the carat 73 around it. We'll try to make sure Wayne's here. Wayne, come on. What better do you do? What could be better on a Friday night than hanging out together shopping for jewelry? Okay, don't answer that. No, never mind. Yeah, don't answer that. I've had the benefits of Friday night for the last year or so, and yeah, I found there are some fun things to do on Friday night. But anyway, the what? Yes, Club TV. Oh my gosh, it is. It's going to be the return of Club TVON. Jess remembers. That's what I called it for so many years. Club TVON on a Friday night. And then but see, it's not as late as it used to be, right? It used to be 7 to 10. So it was really the club. It's more like happy hour, I guess, right? Yeah, kind of like, yeah, the pre-party. But then we'll still be for you for Hangover Saturday. So it'll be fun. But anyway, we wanted to show this one to you one more time. $27.99. Savorite earrings are still here. Hey, check on anything. You got a couple of minutes to shop. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds here to help you out with anything that you saw today. If it's still available, we will do that. Thanks again for joining me. And remember, the Blairathon continues tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you then. And again, really easy in that way. Hey, even if you are at the actual club or out to dinner or whatever you do on Friday nights, you can sneak us in on your phone, right? Watch on your phone, watch on the go. That's what's good about watching online. You can watch us when you're even, we've had people watch when they're driving. Tony's got the disco ball ready to go. It's there. That's the Club TVON symbol right there. So we're ready to go. We'll be seeing you tomorrow night. The club, though, is super exclusive these days. It's not even on TV. So online only. So we'll see you tomorrow night. I look forward to it. 90 seconds remaining. I don't know if my vocal cords feel the same, but I do. I'm excited. So here we go. $27.99. Yellow diamonds, a must-have. And if there's, like I said, there's a couple of pieces from throughout our 3 hours that are still available. So if you have any questions, want to check on availability, this is the time to do it. Our phone lines shut down here. They're going to be shutting down now right at the end of the show. So that's kind of stinks. But make sure you call. You've got about 1:10 to make the phone call, at least get connected to us before the show ends, and we'll help you out. And like I said, we'll be here tomorrow night for a little Club TVON action, so I hope to see you all then. Have a great rest of your night. Somebody needs to own this yellow diamond. I'm going to try it on one more time. Is it possible that you missed the presentation about 40 minutes ago? Here it is on the hand. This is 273 in total diamond weight. It was 19,000, then it went to 9,000. Now it's 27.99 only to get that fabulous ring. That's a must-have if you're a yellow diamond fan or want to be a yellow diamond fan. Trust me, you will adore this one. That's the one you throw a party in its honor. It's beautiful and quite the value. So our last call is now, and like I said, anything else we can help you with. If you have any questions about anything, we've shown you a ton of jewelry tonight. A lot of it gone, some of it still here, so you never know. Maybe your dream piece is waiting here with your name on it. So please give us a call, jot down that phone number, reach us quickly here, and then we'll see you tomorrow night. Like I said, online, and of course, everything with the weekends is the same, so I'll see you there as well in the mornings, on TV and online and everywhere else. So thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5. Club TVON. Ooch, ooch, ooch.